against the Lampeter Strasburg Pioneers. This exclusive broadcast brought to you by B.A. Meixel Electric, Bald Birds Brewing Company, Blaze Alexander Subaru, Country Berry Shack, Deja Vu, Jason Eberhard State Farm Insurance, First Quality, Hollick's Coal & Oil, Jersey Shore State Bank, the Jersey Shore Football Boosters, Coots's Kitchen, McMahon Ferguson and Associates, Penton Automotive, River Valley Internet, Schweitzer's Auto Sales, Susquehanna Transit, TLC Fuels, Woodlands Bank, and Jersey Shore School District Superintendent Brian Ulmer. And now, live from Lancaster, here's Nate Carpenter and Brandon Barker on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Good evening. Welcome back to another exciting edition of Bear Country Sports Network football here. Friday Night Lights, Lampeter, Strasburg. We're on their home turf tonight, Brandon. I'm Nate Carpenter, and we're going to be bringing you play-by-play in color tonight on this 4A, Class 4A, semifinal game, Eastern Conference Championship right here on the line tonight. The Pioneers are home versus the Jersey Shore Bulldogs, Brandon. Nice ride down here, beautiful country. My first time here, and quite a complex in a venue, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. My first time actually driving down in the Philadelphia region, but still a lovely area to come see. We went through all the big cities and everything, and we get here to Lampeter, Strasburg, and it's the Pioneers, home of the Pioneers, and it's just nothing but Amish country, and it's so beautiful. And that's what they were looking for to rebuild the stadium, but we're here obviously to play football, something that at the beginning here we didn't think we were ever going to get to, but we're here at this point now. You got to be excited if you're Jersey Shore fans.
Oh, absolutely. Tom Gravish's program established a culture, had a great interview, which we'll have a chance to hear in a few minutes with him. It took place last evening under a beautiful skyline. What an awesome night. It was like Pink at Night, Sailor's Delight, and leading into this game, both teams have been to the Final Four 2 years in a row. They could smell the chocolate, but they couldn't taste it. And I think, to be honest with you, tonight is going to be a battle of the unbeatens like we've never seen before. Both teams are loaded, they're balanced, they're big, they're quick. Jersey Shore very gritty. Lampeter last week pulled off a 20-3 victory against Elko in District 3.
Not only that, and I want to make a note of it, they were down 13-3. Sorry, they were up 6-3 heading into the fourth quarter, and then they ended up pulling away from Elko. So the challenge for Jersey Shore tonight is how well can their defense hold up, and how well can their offense keep playing. If Jersey Shore can score for score, keep up, and put more points on the board, and be solid defensively as they've been all year long, there's an opportunity here that Jersey Shore could get an early lead and pull away. But if they make the mistakes like they did last week, where they had a couple of missed coverages and they're playing too much into the box, they can get in trouble. This is one of the teams that will take advantage of your pace and how much you like to run the ball and how well you play defensively.
Well, when I think of Lampeter Strasburg, for example, we're going to call in the Pioneers once things get rolling, because both teams will get into the hurry up, and once that happens, you can't get a word in edgewise sometimes. So tonight, expect Lampeter Strasburg, the Pioneers, to come out very balanced, excellent quarterback. I mean, he is legit. He had an ACL tear a year ago. Sean McTaggart, 6'2", a big 200-pound kid, mobile, maybe not quite as mobile as he once was, but he has a cannon for an arm. He's going to get to the next level of the secondary. Like Tom Gravish said, the guys are going to get deeper than normal. Their line has had decent protection for him tonight. They're balanced. They have two 6'2" wide receivers that get it done on the outside. Alex Knepp is a blister of a slot back to cover. He's scatty. He's quick. He's very elusive. And then they've got three running backs they're going to platoon who've shared yardage this year. Not one specific running back that is going to wow you, but running back by platoon.
Yeah, absolutely. And the one thing I want to watch for defensively for both these teams is, actually just for Jersey Shore, I want to watch how well Cooper Peacock can do on that edge side, because we know Caden Hess is an all-state corner. And Owen Anderson and Cam Allison can go play safety, but Cooper Peacock's the less experienced corner on that side. He has not really played a true 6'2", 200-some-pound wide receiver. So the question is, how much does Lampeter Strasburg try to go his way and try to test him a little bit more than, I'm not saying all these corners two corners aren't going to get tested, but how well can Cooper Peacock do? Because remember, he had the two game-clinching, he had an interception early in the half, and then he had a game-clinching one at the end of the year.
Well, yeah, and Crestwood, let's be honest, Crestwood's a hard-nosed team out of the mountaintop area, a blue-collar network, a region, so to speak, and those kids came in hungry. Yeah, they played a second-string quarterback last week, but what I was told was he's actually the more mobile quarterback. The quarterback that does throw a little more for Crestwood ended up not playing. But at the end of the day, Jersey Shore had a hard-fought game last week. They were able to get pressure, which helped them. They got to get some pressure tonight. If McTaggart has time to really set his feet and shower the field, they'll go 5 wide at times. They'll go trip set, they'll slot motion to one side, they'll start in twins, and they'll run a trip side, so they'll dominate a side, and they'll look to get upfield. It'll be interesting to see if Jersey Shore is able to continue to stack the box like they have all year and really get depth in the backfield, or if they're going to have to be sensible some, drop a backer, and play smart.
Right, and you're going to have to also watch for is how well can defensively, how much pressure can they get on McTaggart tonight. Recently it's been mostly just Quincy Myers and Dalton Dugan, but we haven't really seen much of Ben Webb or Lee Springman get into the backfield. So can we see those two guys, Ben Webb and Lee Springman, really just make those linemen have to work for what they've got and try to get some more pressure? Because I'm telling you, he's Quincy Myers, who is one of the better defensive ends on this team. He's got a big matchup in, Nick Delgado, 6'5", 250 pounds. He's going to probably match him up with Quincy Myers. He's going to make him take off in the edge. And we were watching him here in warm-ups. He's a big kid.
Oh, he is a big kid. Listen, they are large, okay? Lines fairly similar size, but their linebackers are 230, 250, and 195 on the weak side. They like to sit in the 5-3. They like to go man coverage on the outside. Their corners are that good. They like to lock down on the man coverage with a single safety that'll shadow a side. But I really think tonight, when I look at this, it'll be a matter of which team can spread the field, set the tone offensively and defensively from the interior line of scrimmage, limit the penalties, limit the turnovers, because either team really has a hard time getting up tempo if there are things that slow them down.
Right, and especially, and I want to note on it for Jersey Shore first, the way things work for them is, look, they love to run that quick slant to the outside with Caden Hess. They love to roll Brandon Wary out before they stop running the ball. Cam Allison has done a great job at running back, and Jersey Shore also has running back by committee where Brady Jordan can come in and run the ball very successfully. But the thing that Shore's going to have to keep up with is getting the ball out to Caden Hess on the edge. That's their number one play. That's the play they run the most when they're coming out in passing situations. Get Brandon, play action pass, roll him out of the pocket. That's when Jersey Shore is the best. And they'll also have to take advantage of, they're going to key on Owen Anderson. But if Owen Anderson can take advantage of, a PAB, we saw it with Shamokin. I called it on the air. Saw it with Shamokin. Ian Paul got, linebacker for Shamokin, got off balance. And Owen Anderson kind of took advantage of that and went down the field on a wheel route. So I want to see from Shore tonight is, can they keep their high-paced offense and run? And I love also about their offense, they run the same play 2 or 3 times, and then they'll go to something different.
Right.
Try to get them off balance. I want to see if Jersey Shore can get those linebackers off balance and maybe hit Owen Anderson.
Yeah, I agree. We're going to get back to more pregame talk. This is a Penton Automotive pregame show right now, and we want to thank Penton Automotive. We're going to cut back to the station right now for a commercial break and have you get a listen to some of our sponsors tonight. So You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network on 99.9 FM WQBR.
Hi, it's Dave Kelly, and here at Blaze Alexander Subaru, we're all about sharing. We're sharing 0% interest on select model new Subarus. We're sharing our lowest price possible on all in-stock new Subarus. But most of all, we're sharing the love. What's that mean to you? From November 19th till January 4th, 2021, Subaru of America will donate $250 to one of 5 charities of your choosing. Wow! With all this sharing and your help, we can definitely make this a November to remember. And with the cold weather coming soon, stop in to our Blaze Alexander Subaru Service Department and get your free multi-point inspection to make sure your car is ready for those long, cold winter travels. And did I mention our new service hours? Now, for your convenience, our service department is open now till 7 p.m. most weekdays except Wednesdays and 3 p.m. on Saturdays. And we service all makes and models. So make the trip to the Strip, 933 Broad Street in Montoursville, and take advantage of the Subaru Shared Love event at Blaze Alexander Subaru. Your purchase can make a difference.
Alexander Family Dealerships, what a way to go.
Serving the community for more than a decade, B.A. Mikesell Electrical in Jersey Shore. The hundreds of repairs we've made, the individuals and businesses we have helped, have given our customers a sense of trust, and they keep coming back to work with us again. Serving Lycoming and Clinton counties, B.A. Mikesell Electrical, 570-398-7837. That's 570-398-7837 for B.A. Mikesell Electrical, proud supporters of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs.
Allstate now has deeper savings, and deeper savings require deep thoughts and a deep voice, like mine. Save for being a new customer. Save more for adding DriveWise, and save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. As someone once said, saving today is money tomorrow. That's deep.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Smoothbrook, Illinois.
Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service, a Jersey Shore fixture since 1950. Hollick stakes their reputation on fast and reliable service for all of their customers, providing coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. Hollick's, 5 different sizes of coal, all stored under roof. Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service, 248 Locust Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190. That's 570-398-1190 and online at HollicksCoalAndOil.com.
No crowded malls. No delayed deliveries. Holiday shopping is different at Boot Barn. Get the in-store experience from the comfort of your home while a virtual shopper does your shopping for you over a video call. For those within 20 miles of a store, get local same-day delivery, where we'll deliver your items directly to your door. Learn more about our holiday services at bootbarn.com. Boot Barn. Unwrap the West.
I'm Nate Carpenter. I'm here with Coach Tom Gravish, and again, congrats on a great year.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the relationship we have with Bear 99 FM and, doing our games each and every year, and we appreciate your coverage.
Well, I can speak from those of us at home. We're just proud of the program. Couple questions tonight leading to the pregame. You know, I know you're a person of character. I hear the stories. I hear the testimonies. I know you love players, love to coach. What is it that keeps you coming back to the table year in and year out that fuels your desire to continue coaching?
Well, I think, you take a look at our players. We got great players who work extremely hard, and we have a great community with great community support. And we have great administrative support. We have outstanding assistant coaches at every position. They all coach in offense and defensive position. And, I think to get back to where we were at this year, it's all about the players. School was unfortunately shut down last year on March 13, but that next week we had Zoom meetings going from March 13 all the way to July the 1st. And we had great attendance, and we recommended certain workouts for our players, and they did them. We showed some motivational workouts from, different universities, LSU, Texas A&M, Florida, you name it, Penn State, Ohio State. We showed a bunch of that stuff to keep them motivated, keep them interested, but it was all about the players. The players, we knew what our goals were, last year. Some of them felt like, hey, we'd like to get a shot at Dallas again. We'd like to get a shot at Dallas. And so that's what they prepared for, to have this shot at, going back to the Final Four.
Well, congratulations again. A unique year, Lampeter, Strasburg, and we'll get to them in a little bit here, but both of you as teams making your second trip to the Final Four consecutive years, incredible. Talk about the year. I mean, those of us at home are aware of the year in general, but talk about some things that you've had to overcome as a team, as a unit, persevere beyond the virus, but just as a team. Some of the things you've seen, the growth and development of your young players.
Our guys never flinched through any of the process. You know, they accepted it. It was all about sacrifice. We said, hey, for us to get, play a football game, we're going to have to all have personal sacrifice. They did it with their workouts, with attending Zoom meetings, with having to wear a mask, that wasn't a normal thing in the locker rooms, in team functions, all that kind of stuff. So, they did everything we asked. And, so jumping through those hoops, you know what I mean? And we've been kind of fortunate with the team we were going to scrimmage. They come down with some COVID cases in their school. We couldn't really scrimmage. We dodged a couple of those. We had one game canceled this year. Our kids have never bellyached. That's not their style. And they've embraced everything we've asked them to do. They realize this is a difficult time. It would have to definitely be a difficult time for a teenager, student athlete, playing high school football to go through what we've went through in the last maybe 8 months or so. So my hat's off to those guys. They're bulldog tough.
They sure are. And, I've had the privilege off the air of meeting some of your student athletes, and they're really men among boys, high character kids working together. And when you establish a culture, I know for me at home, I've seen really a lot of good kids help turn other kids' lives around. And it's something I'm proud of, as a patron, as somebody who just loves Jersey Shore football. Take for a second, a lot of times doesn't make the press, doesn't make the paper, doesn't make the box score. But you've got some incredible assistant coaches. You've surrounded yourself with some high-integrity guys, some guys that are really knowledgeable of the game. But it takes a secure coach to surround themselves with guys like that. Can you take a few minutes here and just talk about your coaches and what they mean to the program?
We have an outstanding coaching staff. It all starts with every one of them. Everyone coaches. Our staff is organized a little different than some staffs. Everybody on our staff coaches an offensive and a defensive position, including the head coach. And so if you take a look at our assistants, we got Alex Jackson, who's a defensive coordinator. Fantastic. There's no better defense coordinator in the state of Pennsylvania than Alex. And we got Coach Lundy over there. He's been with me when I coached at another school. He does a great job on both sides of the ball. Kids love all these guys. And we have Eric Hess, teacher here at the high school, coached at other sports, and he does a fantastic job. Kids love all these guys. You got Coach Bilby. Coach Bilby does a fantastic job, a high character as the rest of our people are. He's O-line, D-line coach. Ken Williamson, everybody, he's Jersey Shore proud, just like Coach Bilby, Coach Jackson. They all played here at Jersey Shore High School, and does a fantastic job. We got a newer guy on our coaching staff this year, and Brody Smith, one of our players from the 2014 undefeated football team. We knew he was out there. I've watched him coach with junior high basketball and softball, and he's got a passion for coaching and passion for competition. All these guys do. You couldn't have asked for a better staff. We got guys that they're all high character guys. They do things the right way. They bring enthusiasm to the practice field every day. It's a pleasure working with them, and I know the coaches love everyone. The players love every one of those coaches.
Yeah, I just that's something to take a step back, even on the air tonight, and just say, man, that makes anybody listening at home feel good, and truly, it takes a lot to turn a culture around, and we couldn't be more proud after a decade plus now for you, right, Coach?
This is my 9th year, and
I'm rounding up.
9th year, we're having fun. We just love this community, the support we get, and I think we have a tremendous booster club here who is very dedicated. That's been a big part of it, and we used to have a saying around here, the torch has been passed to a new generation of Bulldogs, and we've emphasized that all the time. But the torch has been passed every year to a new generation or a new group of parents in the Booster Club,
yes.
And they do a fantastic job. We couldn't be more happy. And, our players have embraced our motto, tradition never graduates. And, we're just so proud of our players, our whole organization. We get tremendous support here from our businesses. They're very generous to us. They're very complimentary to us. The community's great. I think that the players represent our community. We come from a blue-collar community here, high integrity, great values, and it shows in our young men. And if you have young men like that in a community like that, you have a chance to win.
Absolutely. And last but not least, I know you want to get in. You got a meal for the kids tonight. You're going to try to get them a curfew early on, get them on the bus early fed, get them on the road around noon tomorrow. But this week, Lampeter, Strasburg, District 3, What are some of their tendencies? We're not going to reveal the closed hand tonight, obviously. You've got some tricks up your sleeve, some wrinkles you put in this week. You've studied a lot of film, but what are the tendencies on both sides of the football?
Oh, they're just a fantastic team. You know, you make it to the Final Four, you wouldn't expect anything else. Just as the team was last week. Crestwood, just fantastic. You know, a couple plays here or there, maybe Crestwood advances compared to us, but hey, we earned it. But Lampeter, Strasburg, they're awesome. They have big offensive linemen. They have a great, strong quarterback. Their quarterback probably has a stronger arm than anybody we faced all year. Their routes go downfield further than anybody we faced all year. Great running backs. Defense, they play a 3-3 stack, and they play all-man coverage, and it's the best man coverage we've seen all year. We haven't seen anything like this until dating back to, you know, going back to Penn State 7-on-7 and West Virginia 7-on-7 days a year ago. They're well coached. Hey, it's their second time back in the Final Four. Their quarterback going into the season had several Division I offers. I think he has one at Sacred Heart and a couple other places right now. So, hey, there'll be a handful, but I have a lot of faith in these Bulldogs and look forward to tomorrow night's game.
Well, listen, we're not going to take any more of your time up. Thanks for the heads up tonight. We wish you nothing but the best in the Final Four on the road to Hershey, 1 week at a time. Good luck tomorrow night down in Lancaster. We wish you nothing but the best. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Many people today are using investments to build their future, help pay for college, and prepare for retirement. Perhaps you thought about this but have been put off by large investment companies or the uncertainties of using an online resource. Hi, I'm Steve Naylor, a registered representative with Muncy Investment Services, a division of the Muncy Bank and Trust Company. I offer my clients guidance to help them implement strategies that meet their financial goals. If you have a thought about getting financial advice, perhaps now is the time to take action. There's no charge for getting acquainted or sharing ideas. Most importantly, there's no pressure. The decision is always yours. Call me today at 570-940-1923 to schedule an appointment.
Securities offered through Infinex Investments, Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Muncy Investment Services, a division of the Muncy Bank and Trust Company, is not a subsidiary or nor controlled by Infinex Investments, Inc., not guaranteed by the bank, not FDIC insured, not a deposit, not insured by any federal government agency, may lose value including loss of principal.
Chris Stapleton brings you his new studio album, Starting Over, featuring 14 brand new recordings, including the single Starting Over.
Can be my four-leaf clover, starting over.
Arkansas and Cold.
Why you gotta be so cold?
New music from Chris Stapleton, Starting Over, available everywhere now.
Be so cold.
Sponsored by Mercury Nashville.
The Jersey Shore Football Booster Club, so proud of all the Bulldogs this season. They know how much time the kids put in, on, and off the field and the sacrifices they make in order to experience success. Jersey Shore Football Booster Club committed to supporting the football program in a whole variety of ways. They're cheering the orange and black on as they continue their playoff run. Jersey Shore Football Booster Club says, go Bulldogs. Find out more, go to Facebook and look up Jersey Shore Football Booster Club.
You're in Bear Country, WQBR.
We're back here at Lampeter, Strasburg, the home of the Pioneers, as both teams take the field tonight. What an awesome opportunity to mention our pregame sponsor, Penton Automotive, an AC Delco full-service auto repair shop at 570-215-9262, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m. Wow, what a night, Brandon. Great to be here with you. And, you know, as these teams take the field, I can't think of a better time to mention the Country Berry Shack and our starting lineups for tonight's game. You want to cover the Bulldogs?
I do, and we'll start offensively for Jersey Shore right now. At quarterback will be Brandon Weary. He is number 17. Running backs will be Cam Allison, and the backup will be Brady Jordan. We'll see him a lot more in the game. Your fullback will be Hayden Packer. Connor Davis will be the starting tight end, but might see a little bit more Quincy Myers. We don't know exactly what's going on there. Wide receivers, Owen Anderson, Dalton Dugan, Caden Hess, Cooper Peacock, and Brady Jordan. All a slew of great wide receivers. On your starting offensive line are tackles Ben Webb and Lee Springman, the guards, Eddie Woodring and Joe Lurson, the center, Caden Smith. Defensively, for sure, they run a 5-2 defense. The ends, Dalton Dugan and Quincy Myers. The tackles, Ben Webb and Lee Springman. The nose tackle, Colin Samar. Linebackers, Hayden Packer and Gabe Packer, who got hurt last week, and we might either see him or Jared Palski this week. And your secondary will be Cooper Peacock at corner, Caden Hess as well. Safeties, Cam Allison and Owen Anderson. Your kicker is Cam Allison. Your holder is Caden Hess. Long snapper, Gabe Packer, which could change if Gabe Packer doesn't play tonight. And punter is Owen Anderson.
Excellent. You're listening to the Country Berry Shack starting lineup. Also pregame brought to you in part by Penton Automotive at 570-215-9262. The Lampeter Strasburg Pioneers tonight offensively start off with two wideouts. Number 81, Ian Hurst, 6'2", 190 senior. Number 11, Austin Stoltzfus, a 6'2", 170-pound senior. The slot, number 8, Alex Knepp, 5'9", 175 senior. The left tackle, Nick Del Grande, number 56, 6'5", 250 junior. Left guard, number 59, Zach Shelley, 6'2", 270. He's a senior. The center, 67, Nick Ekman, 5'10", 255 senior. The right guard, number 57, Ashton Spar, 6', 240 senior. Right tackle, number 72, Jake Scranton, 6'2", 275 senior. The tight end, number 88, and he's a bruiser, Bo Heiser, 6'2", 230. He's a junior. The quarterback, number 10, Sean McTaggart, 6'2", 200 senior. The running backs by platoon, number 24, Drew Harris, number 26, Owen Fickert, and number 14, Giovanni Maltesta.
Take a little break here for the national anthem as we get almost started.
The national anthem. Wow. And the alma mater here. Quite a few more fans in the stands tonight here at Lampeter Strasburg, home of the Pioneers. This is a home field for them tonight due to COVID. Defensively for Strasburg, the left cornerback, number 30, Matt Weiss. The left defensive end, number 44, Brady Cole. The left tackle, Zach Shelley, number 59. Nose guard, number 58, Evan Sellers. The right tackle, number 64, Parker Owens. The right defensive end, number 15, Connor Nolt. Strong linebacker, number 88, Bo Heiser. Middle linebacker, again, Nick Del Grande, 250, number 56. The will linebacker, number 32, Elijah Carr. The right cornerback, number 11, Austin Stoltzfus. And the safety, number 9, Berkeley Wagner. Hey, it's time for that kickoff deja vu style Christmas open house next Saturday, 256 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore, open Wednesday through Saturday, 9:30 to 5:30, with a wide variety of antiques, unique items for your home that you can afford. Find a little bit of everything at Deja Vu. Here we are, Brandon, and the kick is off. The Bulldogs receiving at the 5-yard line. Fumbled. Cam Allison picks it up. Breaks away. Out to the 40-yard line. What a run back by Allison in spite of the fumble at the 5.
Yeah, and he kind of just, lost a little bit, handled that. That could have been just catastrophic there for the kick return team here. So now we're going to see Brandon Weary in this offense come out, Nate.
The Bulldogs right now, they're going to set up, make it their own 30. Wides right and left, Anderson and Hess. 2 running backs. Weary under center. Hess in motion, pitches to Allison. Allison with a nice surge of about 3 yards.
Yeah, nice first ball. That's typical of them. Quick outside toss to Cameron Allison. That's exactly what Jersey Shore wants to run. They want to be able to get that going more as the game goes along.
2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Single eye formation. Individual receivers right and left with Hess and Anderson. We got a stoppage of time. Officials are discussing something.
Yep.
Resetting the clock, and the clock is underway. Weary under center. Anderson in motion left to right. Straight drop back. Oh, pass to Hess over the middle. Just juggled it and dropped it.
Yeah, he tried to go that with one hand there. In between 2 defenders, he had the hole, and he just got smacked at the last second. And Caden Hess would have pulled that in, but just ended up dropping it. And we got a Lampeter Strasburg down here, Nate.
Yeah, and that's number 11. It looks like that might be Austin Stoltzfus, and he's a valuable commodity for their team here, the Pioneers. And the Bulldogs take a knee here, and the Dogs right now went over the top there. And as you saw, Hess had about 5 yards. They went single man, and he had his man beat. Weary just slightly overthrew that pass, or that might have been 6.
Yeah, it would have, but, I want to look at the back end of it, too. That was also close to being double coverage. I agree with you. If it had been a little bit, back a little bit, I think Caden Hess, I don't know if it's a touchdown, but I don't think Caden Hess, drops that pass. He didn't drop it, but I don't think he gets smacked like that. And it's unfortunate to see him down here right now.
Yeah, as the training staff out to attend to him here, both teams taking a knee, and these kids, right now Lampeter Strasburg, on a serious note, 17 to 22 starters are seniors, 5 are juniors. They're senior laden, a lot of rich leadership here, and this is a program that for the last 2 years they've really truly turned the page to establishing a culture here in this Lampeter Strasburg area, and as you and I realize, culturally very similar farm ag communities, and helping him to his feet right now as the fans applaud here in Lancaster County.
Yeah, that's a big loss there on the back end for Lampeter Strasburg. As Stoltzfus can't come back in and play this game. He looks like he's just maybe cramping or something, but, that's something I believe Jersey Shore's going to try to exploit now. They're going to try to go more in the middle of the field with either Owen Anderson or Caden Hess.
Yeah, and right now we're back in action. 3rd down and 7, ball in their own 33 with 11:17 to go in the first quarter. Owen Anderson in motion left to right. Make it trips right. Pass to Hess in the flats. They're trying to lasso him down just enough for the first down. Caden Hess on the outside right sideline. Sat down in the zone just enough, Brandon.
Yeah, what I said in pregame, that's the number one thing they want to do. Go to the outside edge, and they want to throw those quick slants out to Caden Hess. Gets his offense moving.
Yeah, Bulldogs now 1st and 10, move the chains, ball on their own 41-yard line. They're trying to get the ball moving. These officials not in any hurry tonight. Twins left. Slot motion left. Handoff on that play to Cooper Peacock from the right side. Nothing doing. Excellent pursuit by Lampeter Strasburg.
Yeah, that was number 15, Connor Nolt, and number 64, Parker Owens. Those two are both seniors on that line. They able to come up and make the tackle.
Make it a loss of 2. Weary in the gun right now. Left to right goes Anderson, motioning to the strong side. 3 receivers to the right. Rolls right, sets up. Passes it. Oh, nearly intercepted. Number 9 on the spot. Berkeley Wagner was there.
Yeah, that was a bad read there by Brandon Worry. He had to just run up with it, but he was almost about to be sacked. It's, one thing I wanted to see by Lampeter Strasburg, and they've done a really good job with, but Shore hasn't been able to, is receivers aren't being able to get open.
No, not getting open, but that time Weary stepped up a little bit, had time. We got a 3rd and 12 on the 39 right now. Right to left comes Peacock. Pass down the right sideline, deep. Oh, Hess comes back for the football, can't make the grab.
Yeah, that was looked more like a Hail Mary pass there on 3rd down, but, Caden Hess had it, and he just a little bit out, and great coverage out there on the outside there by, I believe, Alex Knapp did a really good job covering, and now Jersey Shore's going to have to punt for the first time.
Yeah, Jersey Shore punting from just inside their own 40 on the 39-yard line. It's a 4th and 12 with 10 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the first quarter. Owen Anderson back to punt. 2 deep for Lampeter Strasburger. Knapp is one of them. Fair catch signaled. Caught by Knapp. Well, they're changing ends of the field, Brandon. They're at their own 31 now. Similar field position to start their opening drive.
Yeah, and the one thing from doing last week, the last 2 weeks and this week, Lampeter Strasburg, what Crestwood did really well is they kept consistently staying the ball at the 35-yard line. That's where Shore doesn't have a really good job of keeping people.
Right now, Ian Herr. They've got Ian Herr and backup receiver in right now as well, number 9, Wagner. Shotgun to McTaggart over the middle, simple slant route. That was to number 81, Ian Herr. Not enough for the first down. Looks like a pickup of 9. Advances it. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, Lampeter Strauss, the Pioneers are going to look to get inside there and go after the linebackers.
Right now, McTaggart in the shotgun. Trips left, a single Ian Herr to the right. Single back, motion left to right. Comes the tight end. And McTaggart just keeping it off the right side, off right tackle, able to pick up just enough for the first down, and the referee's signal move the chains.
Yeah, and first of all, I want to make a note of it. Owen Anderson is in at linebacker now for the injured Gabe Packer, who did not start tonight. So a little bit changed defensively for Jersey Shore.
Yeah, and credit, 2 downs to pick up a first. Right now, in the shotgun is McTaggart. Trips left, single right. Throw it over the middle to the tight end. A tight end pop pass for a pickup of 9.5, close to a first down.
Yeah, this is the only team that Jersey Shore hasn't seen that really uses their tight end. Nobody else really uses it, so they like to go up-tempo.
And right now, Lampeter Strasburg, the Pioneers, choosing to spread this defense out, not allow the Bulldogs to stack the box. Trips left, shotgun to McTaggart. Oh, and number 81, Ian Herr, wide open on the fly route. Broken coverage for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it was, and what happened was they brought the safeties up to kind of load the box. It was a 2nd and 1. They were expecting the run. They loaded the box up, and Lampeter Strasburg decided to send Herr out, and he almost had it, and he just barely got off his fingertips.
Yeah, Ian Herr wants that one back. The perfectly thrown ball from McTaggart should have been a touchdown for Lampeter Strasburg. 8:55, 3rd and 1 on the 50-yard line for the Pioneers. Motion left to right. Handoff goes to the slot back. Picks up 2 on the play. Good enough for a Pioneer first down.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Jersey Shore does offensively. They like to run those jet sweeps, no huddle, and they like to bring those guys in. That time on the run, that was number 26, Owen Faker.
Yeah, again, the Strasburg Pioneers go trips left, single receiver to the right, single back, shotgun to McTaggart. Pass to Ian Herr, number 81, sits down in the zone for a gain of about 7 yards.
Yeah, this is what Lampeter Strasburg likes to do. They like to get it quick out of their hands, sit in the zone. That's what Jersey Shore loves to do offensively. And this is where, the experience of running your own offense against your opponent is really going to have to help.
And right now, Strasburg, too, likes to get into the up-tempo, and they're getting all their signals from the sideline. No need to platoon that in. Trips left, McTaggart in the gun. Right to left goes Knapp. Handoff to the slot, right to left. He's got the edge. He cuts back. Picks up a gain of about 3 yards, and that's going to be good enough for a first down for the Pioneers.
Yeah, Alex Knapp came on the inside route. Jet sweep again. Kind of stutter-stepped and got a little bit more yards and got a nice first down out of it.
Yeah, right now, Lampeter Strasburg setting the tone, not getting into the third and longs. They've had a lot of second and third and shorts, which gives them a deep look at the playbook. McTaggart back into the gun again. Ball on the 35-yard line. Trips left, single to the right. Snap is back. McTaggart looks to roll, throws the ball deep. Incomplete, overthrows his intended receiver. That was number 8.
Number 9. That'd be number 9, Berkeley Wagner. And I'll tell you, it was a little bit overthrown, but also Berkeley Wagner kind of, tripped over his feet a little bit. So nice play there by Jersey Shore. Sets up a nice second down long. This is what Jersey Shore's defense really needs to do, is keep what they've done consistently all year long, keep teams at third and long. And right now, they're halfway there. They've got them at 2nd and 10.
Yeah, the Bulldogs right now, the ball on the 36-yard line. The Pioneers have been driving on this, having moved the chains at will. Two running backs. Shotgun to McTaggart. Looks down the left foot. He throws it over the middle. Oh, and dropped. The slot dropped it. That was number 8, intended for Alex Knepp for a pickup of 7, but dropped.
Yeah, and that was a perfectly read play. That's basically what they're doing. They're sitting in the zone. They're waiting for the passes. McTaggart's getting to him. These receivers have to make those catches in order for them to get the first downs.
I agree. The Bulldogs not getting the pressure they typically get, so this line for the Pioneers is holding up well. McTaggart has a lot of time to look down and survey the field. Looking off the primary receiver, we got twins right, single to the left, 2 backs. It's a pass out of the backfield. Nearly picked off.
Good play there by Dalton Dugan. He goes to the outside edge. He kind of reads the quarterback's eyes, stays in zone coverage, and tips it away. So now here's a big decision by Lampeter Strasburg, whether they can go.
And let's go back to that. Dugan nearly had a pick 6 to the house right there.
Oh yeah.
Intended out of the backfield to Alex Knepp. He jumped that route. Made a great play, bringing up a 4th down and 10. Ball still remains on the 36-yard line of the Pioneers. In the gun, single back to his left, trips right, single left. McTaggart keeps it up the middle. Delayed quarterback draw, but there's a flag on the play somewhere in the initial line of scrimmage. Let's see what the flag's all about.
Well, it could be either one of 2 things. It could be a holding, which is typically what it is, or it could be a legal man downfield. And I believe, as I hear it, is a holding call. So that's going to back up the Strasburg up. This might change the decision now, as I believe Coach is going to bring out a punting unit.
Well, yeah, and give credit. McTaggart saw that, and regardless of the laundry on the field and the penalty, the holding that brings it back, it's going to make it 4th and even longer. But McTaggart made a good decision to keep that ball and run up the field, so he's got great vision. Solid quarterback.
Oh, I believe they must have been an incomplete. No, he was short of the line to gain, so they declined that penalty. And Jersey Shore gets the ball offensively.
Well, hey, the Dogs will take it right now on their second possession of the first quarter. 7 minutes, 27 seconds to go. The scoreboard reads 0-0. Pioneers versus Bulldogs. Bulldogs have the ball. Weary in the shotgun. Coach Tom Gravish elects to take a timeout. So we're going to take 30 seconds. You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network on 99.9 FM WQBR.
At Penton Automotive, they are ready to serve you. They take pride in their full-service vehicle repair shop. They'll fix everything from complex car repairs on all makes and models to simple automotive services like an oil change or tire rotations and alignments. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Visit their Facebook page for more information. Penton Automotive Auto Repair, 579 Old Route 220 in Jersey Shore. Call today, 570-398-5555.
WQBR, The Bear, Cutting Edge Country.
Weary in the shotgun, pass to the left side. The pass is complete to number 13, Brady Jordan.
Yeah, the first time we see him in the game here, Brady Jordan, he runs that slot. Look, you're going to have to realize that Coach Tom Gravish is going to kind of, just let him go.
Yeah, right now, Weary still on the gun. Single back, Cam Allison to the left. Trips right, single receiver to the left. Pass is complete, inside slot. Owen Anderson makes a move, breaks it outside. picks up about 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. We did come back from our commercial a little bit later. Jersey Shore, obviously, the timeout didn't take long as well. So they brought in Owen Anderson. They used him like they used to. They used the screen, got him to the outside, used the Swiss Army knife to their advantage.
Yeah, the Bulldogs picked up 3 on the last play. It's 3rd down and 7, ball on the 31 with 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Weary in the shotgun. Throws the ball over the middle. Hess sitting down in the route. I'm sorry, that was Dalton Dugan. Overthrown. What'd you see on that play, Brandon?
What I saw was a little bit overthrown, but right now from the receivers, they're just not moving as much. I mean, the play call goes for the inside routes and, go for it, but Bishop, the Pioneers are doing a great job of just holding up their receivers and playing great coverage.
Yeah, Owen Anderson in the punt. The Bulldogs right now on their own 30-yard line, facing a 4th and 7. Snap to Anderson, punts away. A decent punt. The fair catch by number 8, Alex Knapp.
Oh, we got a penalty here, and it looks like it might be in the back end. It could be either a holding or it could be, roughing the punter. If it's that.
Yeah, the flag is there, like you said, Brandon. That's in the area of a hold. We'll see what yes, they're calling a hold.
And that'll give, let's just take it back here for a minute. What you all missed, first of all, Jersey Shore came out, and they went 3 and out again for the second straight time. Now they have to punt it away. Now they gave 10 yards in the holding. So the Pioneers are going to start the ball at about the 51-yard line, which is very good field position, where Jersey Shore all year has not allowed team in the 49-yard line, would not allow teams in positive field yardage all year long, but they rarely ever do that. So this is kind of uncharacteristic for this Shore defense.
Well, yeah, and the Pioneers take over last time, moved the ball at will until they were stymied by a penalty and some pursuit from the line of the Bulldogs. But in motion comes 88, right to left, shotgun. McTaggart keeps it, off left tackle, picks up 2.
Yeah, and I think Jersey Shore learned from last week on the quarterback runs. Crestwood did a really good job using their quarterback to their advantage and getting the runs. It gave up big plays. I think this week you're going to watch it. Owen Anderson playing that linebacker spot is probably going to key in on McTaggart all night long.
Yeah, and right now, again, Lampeter Strasburg, the Pioneers continue to come out. They've got a slot and a split right, a single left, 2 backs in the gun. McTaggart gets the snap, throws over the middle to 81. That's Ian Herr for a big pickup.
Yeah, and this is the type of offense Shore hasn't seen all year long. They throw the inside routes. They're trying to target the safeties and Brady Jordan and Cam Allison, getting that little sweet spot where the linebackers aren't there, and they're able to hit where they need to. McTaggart's throwing great balls tonight for
and that's a pickup of 15 yards right there. Again, move the chains on 2nd down. Currently right now over midfield, the Pioneers on the 41-yard line of the Bulldogs, 1st and 10. McTaggart in the shotgun, 2 backs right to left. Twins right, passes it wide open. Number 88 wide open, but give credit. Who was in the backfield on that play?
I believe that was Dalton Dugan again coming off the outside. Look, I've been saying all night, look, you've got the matchup with Quincy Myers and you've got the 6'5" lineman McDougal, Del Grande. So Dalton Dugan's kind of on an island out there with number 69 Marshall Moyer. So 5'9", so a little bit easier matchup out there.
Yeah, and that time they tried to go for the home run to Bo Heiser, number 88, the tight end, split out in the slot, just couldn't connect. Twins right, single left, 2 backs, right to left in motion goes Heiser. McTaggart in the gun, hands it off, left side draw to the left running back. We got to get a number on that play, but great defense by the Bulldogs up front, stymied that pickup.
Yeah, especially the pressure on the inside. Look, Ben Webb and Lee Springman haven't really gotten much to the quarterback. That time, they pushed the line backwards, they got the stop, and now they set up the Pioneers with a big 3rd down where, like I said, that's one of the keys of this defense. They have to be able to set them up with 3rd and long or keep them at least 3rd and manageable.
With 4:45 to go in the first quarter, 0-0 Pioneers Bulldogs. Pioneers driving, 3rd and 11. Ball on the Jersey Shore 42. McTaggart in the gun. Split right, split left, 2 backs and a slot to the left. McTaggart gets the snap. Nowhere to throw. Looks deep. Overthrown. 2 Bulldogs collided on that play. That was Hess colliding with Peacock. Thankfully, that ball was overthrown.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That would have been an automatic touchdown, but I'm really impressed to see, Jersey Shore's defense, they were kind of a little bit slow right away, and now they're picking it up again. They're getting the pressure on the defensive ends. Now, They're coverage-wise, they've got to be careful. They're still loading the box a little bit, and they're not being careful of the inside routes. And that time, it almost became disastrous and could have been a touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. The Bulldogs, again, second possession for the Pioneers. They hold. Pioneers punting now from the 45 of their own territory. The kick is off. Dugan receives the kick, and he's off to the races up the middle for a pickup of about 8-yard line. 8 yards on that play. Good news, he didn't let it hit the ground.
Absolutely, yeah, and he picked up a little bit more yardage for it, but also offensively, one of the things that you notice all year long is sure when they had their possessions, they started at the 45 or the 50. Tonight, they're starting back at the 20, 10-yard line. So the Shore's really going to have to work for it as they bring out their more traditional sets.
Yeah, and they've seen vanilla tonight. They can't seem to get things going tempo-wise offensively. Anderson left, Hess right to left, I backfield. Weary pitches it to the outside. Allison on the carry. Picks up about 3 yards on that carry to the outside.
Yeah, well, first of all, it had all the blockers there, but it was the speed of Berkeley Wagner and the linebacker there, Josh Heisley, who just went in and absolutely, pounded Cameron Allison at the line.
Well, let's make it a 2nd and long 5 on the 26. Owen Anderson, slot reverse, passes it. It's a slot reverse pass to Hess down the right sideline. The Pioneers were fooled. No flags on the play. That's a big gain for the Bulldogs.
That is, and it's weird to see him go out of the bag of tricks, but you don't really see bag of tricks come out. And here we go with the tempo. Here's where Shore can finally start picking up the pace.
Well, you're listening to Brandon Barker and Nate Carpenter on the Bear Country Sports Network. The Bulldogs inside the 50. Weary under center. Right to left goes Hess in a single I formation. Handoff given to the up back. That's Packer. No room to run. Credit to defense of the Pioneers.
Yeah, got pressure on the inside there. Went and stopped Hayden Packer stone cold to the line. Now, Jersey Shore's going to have to find something different a little bit. They're going to have to keep using their tempo to their advantage.
The Bulldogs, Weary under center. Single I, right and left singles. The snap's back. Hess sits down in the zone. He beats his man. He's down the sideline for a pickup of about 17 yards. A great pitch and catch.
Yep, that's one of the main things they do all successfully as his offense. They pitch, they catch, and Caden has something they've been a little bit lacking. Caden has his, break it tackle, so nice play there by Shore.
The Bulldogs on the 25-yard line of the Pioneers. Right to left comes Hess. 2 backs in the backfield. Weary pitches it. That's Cameron Allison. He cuts it back. He's on the outside 5. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Nice run to the outside there by Cameron Allison. He found the hole, used his speed, got up the outside, and got a nice touchdown.
It isn't this typical for Jersey Shore. Two series kind of sifting through what Lampeter or Strasburg was going to do, and then all of a sudden they get a couple sit-down zone passes. Hess breaks one, a pitch pass, like we said, the bag of tricks, and it leads to Cameron Allison getting able to bust it and get the outside edge.
Well, yeah, that's typical Shore football. They kind of just wait. They waited defensively, got the stops they needed, and then picked up their offense.
Cameron Allison, the kick is up. The kick is good. Touchdown Bulldogs, the score 7-0, 2:43 to go in the first quarter. We're going to take a short commercial break. You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network on 99.9 FM WQBR.
It's time for an insurance review. Every now and then, you need to know you're getting the best coverage at the best price. So here's a phone number, 570-865-5191. State Farm agent Jason Eberhardt will give you an overview and make recommendations of how you can better protect yourself and your family. Auto, home, life, health, property, or business, it's Eberhardt State Farm. Find out more online. Go to insurejerseyshore.com. Eberhardt State Farm, 265 High Street, Jersey Shore, 570-865-5191.
Cutting Edge Country on the Bear, WQBR.
We're back on the Bear Country Sports Network. Jersey Shore just scored on a Cameron Allison touchdown on the outside edge, able to get the edge. 2 minutes, 43 seconds to go, 7-0. Allison kicks it away to the Pioneers. Ball hits the turf, fumbled, picked up. Number 8, Knapp, returns it to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, let's go back to that last series. Look, now you see Jersey Shore getting a little bit more fired up. They're, playing a little bit more on the outside edge, and Knapp was the one who pumped that ball that time. So now we see Lampeter Strasburg take a little step back.
Yeah, and Strasburg comes out here on this next play. Again, McTaggart in the gun, single back. They've got net back there. Her to the right, trips left, pass over the middle. Oh, my goodness, jumped the route. Peacock almost had his third pick in 2 weeks.
And I'll tell you what, that was great read by Cooper Peacock. They've been going inside. I told you they were going to start targeting Cooper Peacock because a little bit more inexperience, but now Cooper Peacock is catching up and saying, hey, I'm going to start jumping them routes.
Great pass protection. Right now, 2nd and 10 on the 25 for the Pioneers. McTaggart in the gun. Trips left, twins to the right. McTaggart back, lots of time, throws over the middle. Knapp wide open, and once again, the third drop for the Pioneers.
Yeah, and that's a slam dunk touchdown. I think Knapp goes all the way in for a touchdown, and he's missing those catches. Look, if Lampeter Strasburg can key in on each other and get those catches, they're great. They'll start pulling away if it's possible.
Well, like you said, that's a drop, and he was in stride, and he's a quick receiver. That would have been 6. It's 3rd and 10 on the 25. Trips left, twins to the right. McTaggart in the gun. Snap is back. Lots of time. Pressure at the end. Curl route to her. Sits down in the route. Makes 3 people miss on the outside, and that's a pickup of 10 yards beyond the first down. So a gain of 20 on that play. Give her credit. McTaggart, great throw.
Yeah, I gave credit for Cooper Peacock for reading that route last time, but that time he sat back a little bit too much in zone. I'm not trying to target Cooper Peacock, but right now I told you they're going to keep looking at him, and they're going to keep targeting Cooper Peacock as much as they can. That time sat a little bit too far back in zone and let Hurd get that catch.
Right now, the 45-yard line, their own 45, 1st and 10. 2 minutes left in this first quarter. McTaggart in the gun, trips to the left, single right, single back to the right, pitches it to Knapp out of the backfield. Nothing doing. Jersey Shore pursuit on the left side. Tackle made by Quincy Myers, and I missed the other number.
15 is actually 15 on Anderson, who's playing, again, remind you, playing the linebacker spot for the injured. Gabe Packard came up, made a great tackle in space. It's the one thing Owen Anderson brings really well to this defense.
Yes, that's going to make it 2nd right now in 9. 46-yard line, McTaggart in the gun. Buys time. Nobody getting pressure on him. All the time in the world. He hits number 9, Berkeley Wagner, in the left slot for a pickup of about 8.
Yeah, and that was just a timed route. Look, McTaggart was getting pressured, found time in the pocket, rolled to his left a little bit, and then found Berkeley Wagner for the third down, actually.
Well, right now, 3rd and 1. Be interesting to see if they try a hitch and go route and go for something big right now. Right now, trips left. Heisey in the left slot. Twins to the right. McTaggart alone, left to right. Comes the motion. McTaggart, all the time in the world, goes over the middle and overthrows his target, number 88, Bo Heiser.
Look, and then Jersey Shore, let's talk about them right now. They're not getting in the backfield. They're not sacking them, but they're putting just enough pressure where McTaggart's just throwing the ball over their heads.
Yeah, if McTaggart has a little less time to throw, just like you say, it throws off the timing of that route, and honestly, he has a split second longer. That's 6 points.
Oh, yeah, it is. And as we see here, Lampeter Strasburg attempting to go for it.
Big 4th down and 1. Let's see if they go with the hard count. Ball on the 46-yard line. McTaggart in the gun, left to right, powerhouse backfield. McTaggart keeps it off left tackle, finds a seam. They're blowing it dead, but not until he has 4 yards and enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and look, McTaggart coming off that torn ACL, you always have to ask the question, what's his mobility like? Well, he's showing you right there. He's got speed, and his mobility is up there.
Absolutely, Brandon. Couldn't agree more. Brandon Barker, Nate Carpenter here on the Bear Country Sports Network. 7-0 right now. 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Lampeter Strasburg, the Pioneers, just get a first down. 1st and 10 on the Bulldogs' 42-yard line. Trips to the right, continuing to spread out this Bulldog team. Single to the left, single back. McTaggart in the gun. Snap is back. McTaggart has time over the middle. All alone to number 88. Breaks a tackle. He's off to the races. 10, 5, touchdown. Pioneers into the end zone.
Look, they're doing the one thing that I don't think Shore's really doing well covering, and they're spreading the field out, and there's not enough people for Shore to cover. So they're coming in the inside there, and there's these receivers playing zone. Well, now they're finding those holes, and that was a great touchdown reception and a great way to get a touchdown. I believe that was Heiser on that catch.
And you're exactly right. They studied enough film on the Bulldogs to know that they're going to put people in the box. They're going to have to spread them out. They've really not run the football tonight.
No, they're not.
It's been all passing.
And I also want to make the note that they're also doing it, they're bringing a jet sweep if they want to run it.
Right now, number 85, Andrew Reidenbaugh, on for the extra point. The hold is down. The kick is up. The kick is good. That makes it 7-7. We're going to pause for this break from our sponsors. You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network, 99.9 FM WQBR.
Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service, a Jersey Shore fixture since 1950. Hollick stakes their reputation on fast and reliable service for all of their customers, providing coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. Hollick's, 5 different sizes of coal, all stored under roof. Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service, 248 Locust Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190. That's 570-398-1190 and online at HollicksCoalAndOil.com.
WQBR, the Bear, cutting edge country.
We're back here at Lampeter Strasburg, home of the Pioneers, as they just score on a pass to number 88, Bo Heiser, over the middle. Great touchdown for the Pioneers. It's 7-7. Kicking off right now, number 64, Parker Owens. And the kick is up. Bulldogs returning. Kick to Cam Allison. He reverses the ball, pitches it to Owen Anderson. Anderson around the right side. Makes 2 people miss. Gets out to about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, we haven't seen that in a while, the little razzle-dazzle. He brought that in. So now Jersey Shore starts the ball at, I believe, the 26-yard line. And out of the last series, they did a really good job. They went with the tricky play, and then they finally got their offense going with their up-tempo pace.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs really, after they did the pitch pass, Anderson to Hess, they really controlled their own destiny. Pioneers came back, spread the field very well. Jersey Shore not expecting that, able to go to the air, and this is going to be a barn burner tonight. Right to left comes Hess. Weary under center, pitch to Allison. Allison gets the edge, cuts back, hits a seam. Nice pickup of 7 yards on that first down play for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and you can just see the little swagger here, and that they're kind of starting to build their confidence on the offensive side as we go into a change of a quarter here as the second quarter.
Yeah, at the end of the first quarter, that's the Pioneers 7, the Bulldogs 7. We're coming back after this commercial break. You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network, 99.9 WQBR.
Charlie's management team is currently a team of 1.
Yeah, I got a meeting, but you keep up the good work. Can you fix that display for me? Did Steve show up today?
It's time to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. The moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Indeed delivers 2.5 times more hires than the other branded job sites combined, according to Breezy HR 2019. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first job post. Terms and conditions apply.
Start of the second quarter. It is the start of the second quarter. 2nd down and 3 for the Bulldogs on their own 33-yard line at 7-7. Right now, Weary under center, straight I formation, single to the left, single to the right. Weary back, hits Hess in the flats. Hess makes a man miss. Nice completion to Hess on the outside for 7.
Yeah, and that's exactly like I said earlier in the game. That's what they want to do. Get the ball to Hess on those quick short routes and then got him on the inside here. Now, let's see what Shore does offensively. They're actually doing a lot better in this power I set than they were in the spread set. So let's see how long they can keep this out there.
Yeah, right now, Weary under center. Got rid of that last pass really quick. Single I formation. Hess goes right to left. Anderson and Hess out in routes. Weary goes up top to Hess. Defended well on that play.
Yeah, I'll be honest here, he put too much air underneath that ball. You could see it, see it go up in the air, and it just coming back a little bit. Connor Knoll, a great job on the coverage there, but, if you're Brandon Weary, you got to throw that a second sooner.
Yeah, the pass didn't get in the air as quick as it should have. Hess had him beat by the time the ball got there. The defensive back had recovered, but straight I again, singles to the left and right. Weary up under center again. Snap is back. Pass is out. Anderson there, well defended on the play by number 30.
Yeah, and that's just a quick outside route. Look, I said in my keys defensively for Lampeter, they're going to target Owen Anderson as much as they can. He's the Swiss Army knife of the offense. So then a great job there. They're going to double coverage him. This leaves an opportunity for someone like Connor Davis, who has only had one target this year out to him, and an opportunity for Caden Hess to get open.
Absolutely. Big 3rd down and 10. The ball on their own 45-yard line. Weary under center, single right, single left. It's a fake to outside. It's up in the air. The ball's out, wide open. It's Owen Anderson in the wheel route, and he's into the end zone.
Touchdown Bulldogs, man. That was absolute perfect play. Look, that's what we were saying earlier. Brandon Weary was putting them just a little bit too far or a little bit too much under. That time, perfect pass to Owen Anderson, and he goes in for the touchdown.
And in the pregame, you talked about that wheel route against Shamokin and how that broke that game wide open, Brandon. That was the same wheel route, that hitch-and-go wheel route. Big score. Give Weary credit on the connection.
Absolutely, and he fixed his quarterback, his mistiming issues right then and there, and watch him start to go off here as throwing.
Snap is back, kick is up. Cameron Allison, and that kick straight through. It's good. The score now with 11 minutes and 21 seconds. The Bulldogs score a quick hitter there on the wheel route to Owen Anderson. Makes that score 14-7, 11 minutes, 21 seconds to go. When we come back after this commercial break, you're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network.
It's time for an insurance review. Every now and then, you need to know you're getting the best coverage at the best price. So here's a phone number, 570-865-5191. State Farm agent Jason Eberhardt will give you an overview and make recommendations of how you can better protect yourself and your family. Auto, home, life, health, property, or business, it's Eberhardt State Farm. Find out more online. Go to insurejerseyshore.com. Eberhardt State Farm, 265 High Street, Jersey Shore, 570-865-5191.
Cutting Edge Country, WQBR.
The Bulldogs kick it off. Cameron Allison to the right side return man. That's going to be Knapp. He's out across the 25, makes it to the 26, and he's met head on and steamrolled by 3 Bulldogs.
Yeah, and that was great coverage out there by the special teams. Look, that's something that really Coach Tom Grabish has emphasized a lot over the years is great special teams. Look, if you can keep these teams back behind the 20, behind the 10, you do a really good job. And give credit to Cameron Allison. He's over-timing his kicks just a little bit, but he's always putting them on the money on kickoffs.
Yeah, and give him credit. That's 2 extra points tonight right down the middle. And right now the Bulldogs on defense. The Pioneers starting on their 27-yard line. 1st and 10. McTaggart in the gun. Trips left, single right. Goes to the right. It's 81. Ian Herr makes a man break. Misses 2. Misses 3. The Bulldogs not sure of the tackle. Ian Herr's off to the races. Crosses the 50. Down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, they got to shore up their tackling efforts there. Herr, quick go route. Same thing Short's doing. But the one thing that the Pioneers are doing differently than Bulldogs on defense is the Bulldogs aren't wrapping up a tackling like they need to, so they need to get better angles and wrap up on the tackles.
Yeah, and give credit. That was just a simple hitch route, about 8 yards, a comeback route to Ian Herr on the single side, single coverage, and he did all the rest. In the gun right now, 1st down, McTaggart trips left. They're spreading the Bulldogs out again, passes away. That's the number 88, sat down in the zone across the 20-yard line. Catch is made by 88. Bo Heiser. How about that throw?
Yeah, that was a perfect throw, and you know what? That's going to be a big matchup all night long. Bo Heiser on either Hayden Packer or Owen Anderson. So Owen Anderson can cover, but if you see the matchup on Hayden Packer, it's really going to be hard. Bo Heiser is a big guy, 6'2", 230-pound tight end.
Right now, slot to the right, make it a trips. McTaggart in the gun all day to throw the ball, wide open over the middle. That's number 26, wide open. Hasn't been a target tonight. That's Owen Fickert. But again, Strasburg spreading the Bulldogs out right now, and really McTaggart having all time in the world to throw the football.
And when we go to halftime, we'll explain what they're really doing offensively. But I'll give a little snippet, spark notes on it. They're putting their running backs not in the backfield. They're putting them in the slot.
Absolutely, which is making them have the potential to have 5 receivers, 5 different targets. McTaggart right now, nobody in the backfield with him. Twins right motion, left handoff to the slot return man. That's Knapp. For a pickup of about 1. Bulldogs, give them credit. They strung that out.
Yeah, they were looking for that. Look, for Coach Alex Jackson, this is actually, playing into his wheelhouse because they run the same offense. The only difference is they have basically 2 tight ends on this team.
Yeah, I agree. And right now, again, I don't think it's been 2 series. We haven't seen trips right, single left, McTaggart in the gun. McTaggart looks right, looks to quarterback, keep it. He keeps the ball up the middle, down to the 2 or 3 yard line.
Yeah, now here's going to be where Jersey Shore's really good defensively all season long. They've been able to get goal line stands, not letting teams score. They did a big one against Crestwood last week. Crestwood, in garbage time. The game was already over. But, they went and they got a goal line stand.
Still McTaggart in the gun. A short, bunched-up trips package to the right. Single receiver to the left. Knepp to the left in the slot. Motions right. 3 yards to go. Blitz up the middle. McTaggart finds time to a wide-open receiver. Who drops it? Brandon?
And I'll be honest there, it was there. But credit Shore's defense. They brought a blitz and barely by inches, didn't get him.
And that was Dugan. Dugan was bringing the heat there that time. McTaggart stepped up, bought some time, and threw that pass. Slightly underthrown, but really a catchable ball. So if you look at the dropsies tonight for the Pioneers, significant. Big 4th down and 3 right now.
Game-changing moment here.
Bulldogs have a goal line stance here. Let's see what they can do.
Watch him try to go back deep with the tight ends.
McTaggart in the gun. Trips to the right, left to right slot. McTaggart looks to keep it. Broken play, throws over the middle to a wide open number 88. Bo Heiser wide open. And you called that, Brandon. Sat down in the zone.
Yep, I did. And I knew they were going to bring pressure on the inside, try to get McTaggart to throw the ball a little bit too early. And I knew they were going to that tight end because he's a big target. And everybody in today's defensive systems, everybody forgets about a tight end.
Yeah, and really, when you haven't covered 5 or 6 receivers all year long, and you're looking at that tonight, both teams kind of really in a position to be facing something they haven't seen the entire year. Right now, number 85, Andrew Reidenbaugh on for the extra point to tie this up at 14. Snap is back. Kick is up. Kick is good. As we go to our sponsors, you're listening to the Bear Country Radio.
Coots's Kitchen for some home cooking right around the corner. Homemade soups, oil, deli sides, and more. The best hoagies in town are at Coots's Kitchen and are reasonably priced. Open 10 to 8 Thursday through Saturday. Coots's Kitchen, 318 Wilson Street. Call 570-398-8180 to find out what's new at Coots's, Mama's homemade goodness. Coots's, a proud supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs.
Men are simple. They like
The Bear.
Well, it's been a barn burner of a second quarter. We're back here. Lampeter Strasburg kicking off. 8 minutes, 58 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Just tied this one up, 14-14, as the Pioneers kick deep. And it's out of bounds in the direction of Cam Allison. That's going to bring it out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it is, and now we're going to notice it. So Shore's going to get a little bit better field position. This is where Shore does really well all season long. They've had field position near the 40-yard line or near the 50. Shorter field for them to work for, greater use of their up-tempo pace.
Yeah, and right now the Bulldogs able to get in tempo. The last series they had, time of possession was nominal. They were able to move down the field quickly. Bulldogs come out, and you called this. They've done a nice job tonight out of the eye. Packard and Allison, Weary under center, single right, single left. Weary back, looks to throw over the middle, slightly underthrown. Owen Anderson was wide open.
Yeah, he is, and look, now they're going back to that power eye system. You know, they were working so well with that, but Lampeter Strasburg is going to try to key in on it a little bit more. So watch here in the next couple plays. We don't see Coach Tom Gravish bring in a different set.
Hess goes right to left. 2 backs in the backfield. Weary pitches it from under center to Allison, who gets the corner, picks up about 2 yards on that play.
Yeah, and now we see the confidence of Lampeter Strasburg. They went down, they scored, they got a touchdown, they felt confident about their offense. Now they're going to come on defense and transition that over. And one thing I want to point out for Lampeter, this is not the same kind of defense Shore's faced all year. You've got number 56 and Nick Del Grande playing linebacker.
Yeah, he's a beast at 6'5", 250. Weary in the gun right now, 3rd and 7 on the 37. Looks left, rolls left, throws the ball deep, turns around, and they're waiting to signal. Incomplete. Couldn't tell from the beginning there. Looks like Dalton Dugan, number 23, just slightly underthrown. That could have been a big play.
That could have been, but, I feel like Lampeter Strasburg's finally just keying in on their offense, and I'm not being mean to Coach Tom Gravish, but in this game, this offense just looks a little bit too vanilla.
Well, listen, last series they scored in under 2 minutes. That series right there, I will say, rolling left, that was a difficult throw. Punting now, the Bulldogs. Owen Anderson gets the ball off. Fair caught again with some running room. That's net playing it safe. Gets the ball on the 32-yard line. That was 3 and out. We can talk about that. Jersey Shore unable to move the chains. Not getting in a rhythm on that last series.
Yeah, it is, and, Lampeter Strasburg, the Pioneers, are doing a great job. They're just playing it safe. They know they can go down and score. They don't care where the ball's at. That's one thing that they've kind of emphasized on over the couple weeks.
And again, Strasburg coming out, trips left, single to the right. McTaggart in the gun. McTaggart, again, all day. Waits, pumps, and dropped. Again, another drop. That was intended to number 9 in the flats. Berkeley Wagner. That's about 6 drops tonight for the Pioneers.
Yeah, it is, and they've got to shore that up here going into second half. Look, the only way to fix that is if you make a couple catches and feel more confident about it. Look, McTaggart's putting the ball on the money, and the shore defense is, I'll be honest, catching a couple breaks.
14 all. 8 minutes and 5 seconds, second quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 32. The Pioneers, McTaggart in the gun, trips right, Twins left. Snap is back. McTaggart has all day. He's pressured. Ball's thrown up. Beautiful pass, and you've got to give credit to number 88, Bo Heiser. Never lost sight of that. And that was just an undersized mismatch right there when you look at Brady Jordan trying to get back, trying to get deep, just unable to make the adjustment.
Yeah, and, I want to say this, and I don't like to be critical of it, but it's hard. It is really hard to put Owen Anderson in that linebacker spot because now Brady Jordan's that lone man out, and he's undersized for that tight end.
Well, yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. And McTaggart, again, bought just enough time to throw that ball up. He had pressure, 3 Bulldogs in his face, but makes the perfect throw. Shotgun, Twins left, Twins right, back out of the backfield. McTaggart throws it up, wide open to number 9. And that's touchdown. That's a touchdown for the Pioneers. And just like that, Berkeley Wagner on the connection from McTaggart. What do you have to say about that, Brandon Barker?
Well, it's very shocking. He beat Caden Hess, which Caden Hess has been a really solid corner all year long. But, Shore just feels like it's a weird feeling for them. It just looks like they're getting outbeat. It's because Lampeter Strasburg's throwing things that they haven't seen all year long.
And one of the biggest things we'll comment if you're not able to watch the game tonight, you're listening at home here on the Bear Country Sports Network. Really, McTaggart has had time tonight to survey the field and pick out the receiver that he chooses to throw to. Snap back on the point. The kick is up. And the kick is good. The score is now 21-14 with 7:35 to go in the second quarter. You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network.
McMahon Ferguson Associates Insurance Agency is your local Erie insurance agency. They handle much more than just home and auto. They serve your commercial and life insurance needs too. Ask yourself, do you own your own business? Just get married? Recently have a child? Purchase a home? How about liability and workers' comp? McMahon Ferguson Associates has products for all the above. Call 570-398-4090. McMahon Ferguson Associates Insurance Agency, 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
Cutting Edge Country, WQBR, The Bear.
We're back here at Lampeter Strasburg. 7 minutes, 35 seconds to go. The Pioneers kicking off 21-14 over the Bulldogs. Kick is deep. Kick is caught. Returned by Owen Anderson across the 30. Down at the 30. We'll see where they mark him. Not a bad return for Anderson.
That was a big return there by Owen Anderson. Look, he's got the speed on the outside. Lampeter Strasburg doing a great job being the inside. So here's the big key for sure right now. They have to come out here and they have to go tad for tad with Lampeter Strasburg, the Pioneers, because as we noticed as well, defensively, Carter Peacock is back for Jersey Shore. We didn't know if he'd be playing tonight, but he is back in full stride. And
that's awesome. That's a breath of fresh air. Weary under center, left to right comes Owen Anderson, single to the right, eye backfield. Pitch is to Allison, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's, like I said, it's a little bit vanilla. These are the plays that have been working for him all year long, but, the Pioneers defensively just know exactly where they go. And these linebackers are big keys for the Pioneers, especially guys like Elijah Carr and Big Del Grande in the Mike linebacker spot.
Yeah, and right now, Weary under center again, choosing to not go with the gun. It's 2nd down and 10, ball on the 30. Pass to the left side to Owen Anderson. Stiff arms the man. That's number 30, and a great gain by Owen Anderson, proving that his off-season workouts have been fruitful.
Oh, yeah, and he's, without a doubt, probably one of the better. He is the best player on this Jersey Shore team, without a doubt. He does everything for him, and in that time he's going to come out a little bit. That's going to hurt him if he can't come back in.
Yeah, and he's been nursing some things, not sure exactly what they are, but again, Weary under center. Single left, it looks like Dugan. Right, Owen is Caden Hess. Dugan left to right, 2 backs. Hand off to Packer up the middle, not accounting for the fullback. Nice pickup of about 5 yards on that play.
Yeah, and this is where I really think those scissors plays are going to work. That's what got Shore over the edge in the Pottsville game last year when they went to 3 overtimes with them, was that scissors play, because they were so focused on everything else, they weren't focusing on the pullback. Now watch Coach Tom Gravish also put in the tight end Connor Davis, because nobody's been paying attention to him.
Weary under center, left to right comes Dalton Dugan. Packer the up line, the fullback. Oh, it's another pitch pass, throwing deep.
Brady Jordan to
Caden Hess, wide open. Another wrinkle in tonight's magic.
Yeah, and first of all, we didn't even know Brady Jordan could throw the ball. That was a great play there by Shore, and now they're keep the momentum up, keep their confidence going, and now they're going to use their up-tempo pace.
Yeah, they got to get in the up-tempo. Jersey Shore unable to get to 5th gear tonight, but Weary under center, ball on the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. That's the Packard up back. The scissors play that you talked about, Brandon, takes it down inside the 5-yard line. A nice pickup for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and the one thing I've loved about this offense for Coach Tom Gravish is everything's in play. There's nothing, I don't think, he could come up with something magical at halftime, and I think it would work. He's got so much at that spot.
2nd and 4, Weary under center, single left, right, 2 backs behind him. Weary rolls to the right, buys some time, throws to Hess, wide open in the flats. That's a Bulldogs touchdown.
Yep, and I want to make a note for Sam Cooperman, who couldn't be here. The last couple of weeks, Caden Hess has another touchdown in the end zone.
There we go.
Finally got his one tonight.
There we go. That goes out to you, Coop. Sam the Superman Cooperman, thanks for all you do to help us out, brother. And the Bulldogs right now down 1, coming on for the extra point. Cam Allison after the Caden Hess touchdown from Weary. A beautiful throw to the flat, sure-handed Caden Hess. The kick is up. The kick is good. 21 all, 5:36 to go. We're going to take a commercial break. You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network.
Call 570-753-5722. TLC Fuels, a family-owned business since 1998, serving residential, farm, and commercial customers from their Jersey Shore location just off of Route 220 at the Pine Creek exit. Fuel oil, diesel, and gasoline, hard coal. TLC Fuels dedicated to providing friendly, satisfying service to all other customers. TLC Fuels proud to be a supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. 570-753-5722.
It's Bear Country, 9.9 and 92.7 FM.
We're back, 21 all, knotted up here. 2nd quarter, 5:36 to go. Kickoff from Cameron Allison, a deja vu kickoff. Down to the, great return on that play. That's number 30.
Okay, so let's see it. Nate, I apologize. Let's see if, Owen Anderson comes back out, and he is out of that linebacker spot. So that's a great breath of fresh air there for Bulldogs fans.
Yeah, and it's 21 all here, folks. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Decent return that time by number 30. That was Matt Weiss. brings it out to the 38-yard line. Left to right, out of the trips. Slot to McTaggart, overthrown, and let's give credit the first time McTaggart's hit the turf all night.
And you know who that was? Carter Peacock. First time he's played, we've called his name. Been a while since week 2. We haven't called his name.
It's a good thing we've got faces for radio because I'm doing a little dance in the press box right now. Carter Peacock had several weeks off this season, and he's back tonight. And great, he got some pressure, got some heat on McTaggart, and he hit the dirt.
And when we come back off the next one, I'll explain what's going on with our defensive line, what changes they've made.
We got trips left. The ball still at the 38-yard line. It's 2nd and 10. McTaggart in the gun. Pump fakes. Tries to get Ian Herr open. And he is sacked.
By number 57, Carter Peacock. What kind of a difference he's making. And now I can key in on that. So Colin Samar stays in that nose tackle spot. They move Ben Webb over. Give Lee Springman a break. Now Lee Springman can work on offense. And the two big guys on the outside, Ben Webb and Carter Peacock, are pushing the linemen back. The speed on the edge by Quincy Myers and Dalton Dugan. And Colin Samar, I never say his name, but he is doing a great job on that line, too.
Colin Samar, pound for pound, is a tough prize fighter. Right now, McTaggart in the gun, quads to the left, single to the right, all day to throw, steps up, but no, he's brought down again at the 31-yard line. That's the 3rd sack in a row. Make that one time on the turf, 2 sacks in a row, big time.
And you know who it is this time? Colin Samar, the name I just called before. Colin Samar, he laid back. He stayed back in coverage, waited for McTaggart to step up. Great job on the back end by coverage, and Jersey Shore got a sack off of it. And for the second time, I believe, tonight, they're going to have to punt.
Yeah, and right now that looks like number 81, Ian Herr, is back to punt. He's standing on his own 15-yard line. Ball on the 31, 4th and 17. Snap is back. Looks like Strasburg moved on the play. They're going to march them back 5 yards.
Yeah, and we'll have to see what kind of leg Herr has. But so now this all kind of intertwines with each other. Now Shore's back to where they were offensively. They're getting the ball close to the 50 at least. That a short field advantage. So that's exactly what Shore wanted offensively, and I think they're now starting to get what they need to.
Now Ian Herr back on the 10. Ball is back. Snap is back. It's good. Off the side of his foot. It's short. Dugan comes up and takes it on a dead run. Wow, that was gutsy. Dalton Dugan risked it all for glory. Brings the ball across the 50 down to the 41-yard line. So the Bulldogs inside Pioneer territory, 1st and 10.
Yeah, and I want to make a note of it. On the last series when Brady Jordan threw, he was actually the starting quarterback on the 9th grade team for Jersey Shore, so he knows how to throw the ball.
Right now, again, sticking with the 2 backs behind Weary under center. Left is Anderson, right is Hess. Rolling to the right, pump fakes, tries to go up top to Hess. Hess trying to get open. Oh, what a great throw. Hess nearly makes the circus grab at the 2-yard line, but couldn't corral it.
It's there, and that's what Caden Hess, you saw him pound his fist to the ground. He knew it was there, and he can catch those. He's just not – look, give it a couple more plays. He'll get those catches, and I believe he'll get it.
And I'll tell you what, Alex Knapp, give him credit, 5'9", 175, was outmatched, but they were like fighting the whole way down the field on that play. Again, 2nd and 10, ball on the 41, Weary under center, throws the ball to the flats. Owen Anderson makes a man miss. He's off to the races, 20, 15, 10. Oh, down to the 5-yard line.
Look, and that's why I call him the Swiss Army knife. He came off an injury off the defense, came back in on his offensive series, made a man miss, and now Jersey Shore in a great position to take the lead back in this game.
And to think Jersey Shore is doing it, like you said, Brandon, out of a single eye set right now. Packard and Allison in the backfield. Weary is still under center. Left is Anderson. Hess is on the right split side. 1st and 8, ball on the 8-yard line. Hayden up the middle on the crossbuck. Nothing there, not much daylight. Maybe a pickup of 1, maybe 2. We'll see where they mark it.
Yeah, and Spar was a good job there. He knew that was coming as a linebacker. Got up there and stopped the run.
Right now, tuning in, 21 all. Jersey Shore, 2nd and 7 from the 7-yard line. Trying to punch another one in. Pitches to Allison. Speed burst down to the 3-yard line.
That was a great run there on the inside. It was a good run, but and that's what I love about Cameron Allison, his patience in the hole to wait for something to open up and use his speed burst. That's why Cameron Allison is personally probably one of the better running backs in the district.
Right now, Weary under center, 3rd and 3. They can smell the goal line. Rolls back, comes back. Hess turns in the route. He's open. He drops the ball. Hit him in the hands. Didn't have it long enough. Well thrown ball. Great execution. Just didn't bring it in.
I know, and I don't know what it is with Caden Hess lately. And I'm not saying he's not, but something up there is just not, like, he's not bringing him in. I don't know if it's, the cold weather or if it's just, he's just not having the greatest season he had last year. And I just want to say it's mostly because they have great.
Let's see if they go hard count. Weary under center. He takes it back. Miscommunication on that play. Looking for Anderson. Weary thought he was going to run the slant. Anderson thought he was going to do the out. Miscommunication. That's a turnover on downs and really an opportunity missed for the Bulldogs.
It is, and, I've been saying they got to go stride for stride here in Strasburg, and if they can, take the lead. Now, here's an interesting point. That defensive line is finally working its way in. Carter Peacock, a big effort here tonight. He's got already 1 sack and 1 hurry on McTaggart. Can they get a sack?
Sorry, Brandon. McTaggart in the gun still. Backs to his right and left. Knepp, as well as number 24, Drew Harris. Twins left. Pass to the flats. That's the number 88. Been a theme tonight. Been a target all night long. Bo Heiser. Simple pitch, simple catch. Wise play call.
Yep, small read there. He, great job by Berkeley to make a block on there on Brady Jordan. Not Caden Hess, but Brady Jordan, and able to get him out there.
It's 21-21, 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go here. Second quarter. Currently, the Pioneers have the football on their own 13-yard line, 2nd and 1. McTaggart in the gun. Hands off, inside handoff, straight to Knapp. Nothing fancy.
Yep, and that's the first, I believe, the third time tonight we've seen him hand it off out of the backfield, and it's just not something they do. But the Pioneers are a little bit stunted offensively for a while, so now they're trying to find other things to work for them.
Well, right now, just trying to buy some space here. Still inside their 20 on the 17-yard line. 1st and 10, McTaggart in the gun. 2 backs in the backfield. Trips right, single left. Throw to number 88, again, wide open. Wide open. Heiser down the sideline, and for a big man, he's going to show you his speed. Broken away. 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Pioneers, just like that.
It's the mismatch there with the tight end. I'm sorry. I am okay with, playing the safeties and, I'm Owen Anderson up there. But you need Owen Anderson back there at safety. I'm not knocking the credit of Cameron Allison. I'm not knocking Brady Jordan. They're both great athletes.
Well, they're definitely missing depth tonight in the secondary, that's for sure. And they're trying to piece it together, and I understand that. Big play, and I'll tell you what, 88's having a career night, 6'2", 230. He's only a junior, and I'm telling you what, for 230 pounds, he ran like a deer.
Oh, yeah, he did. That's why this Lampeter Strasburg is their culture, and we talked about it earlier in the pregame. The culture is really just helping out this Lampeter Pioneer team.
Snap is back. Kick is up. Kick is good. 28-21, 137 to go here in the second quarter. You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network.
Making everyday purchases with your debit card and not getting cash back just doesn't make sense. It's kind of like trying to rake the leaves with a shovel.
Honey, this isn't working.
Some things just don't make sense, like having a checking account that doesn't pay you cash back on the things you buy every day. What does make sense? Opening a Kasasa cashback checking account at Woodlands Bank. So go ahead, do something that makes sense. Go to woodlandsbank.com to see all the account details, or stop in today at one of our 8 convenient locations to make the switch. Some restrictions apply. Visit woodlandsbank.com for full account details. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
WQBR, the Bear, cutting edge country.
We're back here. Lampeter Strasburg kicking off. Just scored the go-ahead touchdown, 28-21. A minute 37 seconds to go. Allison deep, along with Anderson. Squib kick. Allison picks it up like a shortstop. Great run back out to the 31-yard line.
As we come back here, look, now this is an opportunity here for Jersey Shore's offense. They've got, like I said, tad for tad here on the deja vu kickoff there. Look, they got what they needed. They got up to about the 30, 32-yard line. So they're going to do what they can offensively. But now, as we see, they're going more into that spread offense. It kind of makes me curious, is now Coach Tom Gravish getting desperate?
Well, right now with a minute and 30 seconds, they're going to try to get up the field. And right now in the shotgun, it's Brandon Weary for the first time in the gun. Good blocking, lots of time, throws over the middle. Deflected. Great play by number 15. Let's give credit to where credit is due. Connor Nolt comes up at 6'3", deflects that. Another big body, another household name here for the Pioneers. If that wasn't tipped, Owen Anderson had a...
Yeah, and I also want to say they got to be careful Shore as well. They got too many guys in the same area. Look, you had Cooper Peacock, Caden Hess in the same area, and then Cooper Peacock went over into Owen Anderson's spot.
Right now, Weary in the gun again, had a quad package to the right, motion 2 guys to the left, make it trips left, single right, single back. Weary back. Weary gets the ball up. Open, wide open, and that looks like Dalton Dugan. It's the home run package. Down to the 30-yard line. What a throw, what a catch. Jersey Shore, again, not laying down.
No, they're not, and this is their backbone of their offense, a 2-minute drill. It's what they do all the time, even in the blowouts. That's what they do. They do a 2-minute drill. This is where that work comes in tonight.
Bottom line right now, a minute and 16 seconds to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. Weary in the shotgun. Single back, twins right, twins left. Weary back. Weary steps up in the pocket. Weary fumbles. Weary fumbles.
Got the ball
Fortunately, back. That's number 55. Colin Samar comes up big on the fumble recovery.
Oh, yeah, with 59 seconds left in the way that the Pioneers are moving the ball tonight, that's a good thing they're getting the ball as we get a timeout here for Jersey Shore.
Yeah, we're going to take a water break timeout. Bald Birds Brewing. Visit Jersey Shore's newest watering hole, Bald Birds Brewing Company. Open Wednesday through Sunday at 220 Schaefer Lane, Jersey Shore. The best place in town to grab a bite and a drink while watching the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and we appreciate everything they do for us and sponsoring all these games. So, Nate, I've been talking a little bit more about the offensive side, but what do you think you can see right here for sure?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jersey Shore has really imposed their will on Strasburg tonight, and with 59 seconds to go, it's as much as what could be a 7-yard route and a broken tackle to the house. Anderson's done it. Dugan's done it. Hess has done it. This is where they've got to make a sure catch. I'd also like to see, Brady Jordan maybe get a touch or Peacock get a touch, and we'll see how many receivers they choose to go with. And right now they're going to go trips right. It's Anderson inside, Peacock in the mid, Hess on the outside, left alone, solo man. Dalton Dugan in the guns, Weary. Allison in the back, snaps back. The pass is to Hess.
He stayed in bounds. That's not a good thing to see here. Now Shore's going to have to really hurry up to the line.
Good call, Shores. 47 seconds to go. Looks like there's going to be a timeout.
Yep, and Shore's going to use that second timeout as we get into our next commercial.
Yeah, and the water breaks that we have with Bald Birds Brewing, they're amazing. Great place in town, Schaefer's Lane. You got to check it out. The food, Gunzy's sausages, the excellent bar food and great beverages. So hit the watering hole at Bald Birds. Also want to mention some of our other sponsors tonight. Jersey Shore State Bank has been a big supporter. River Valley Internet, thank you to them. Muncy Bank. And Deja Vu, we talk about them a lot on kickoffs, but hey, some great sponsors, a lot of support this year. These programs don't happen without it.
And especially, I want to make a quick note of it, especially when we had the video stream. And I want to say thank you to Bald Birds Brewing for filming that for fans so they can watch that.
Yeah, and that's incredible. Listen, right now, it's a 3rd down and 10, a big 3rd and 10, 48 seconds to go. Ball on the Pioneer 33-yard line. Twins right, twins left. Allison in the backfield, Weary in the gun. Ball is snapped back. Pressure coming. Steps up in the pack. Oh, just overthrown. Dugan wanted pass interference on that play. Didn't get it. A good coverage. Give Weary credit. He stepped up. That's all he could do. He bought himself a half second, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't. And also give credit. Connor Nolt did a great job there coming out there and covering Dalton Dugan. Big 4th down here. This swings the offense.
Let me tell you something about Connor Nolt. This kid's a stud. He's a senior. He's 6'3", 205 pounds, and he's playing linebacker, and he runs well, as you saw in that coverage. Weary in the gun. It's 4th and 10. They're going for it. Snap to Weary. Trips left. In the slot. He's open. And he dropped it. Oh, that was the Dalton Dugan, and he had it. If he caught it, it was a touchdown.
Yeah, and look, the similarities between these both teams, they're both making the same mistakes when we go to halftime here real close to it. They're dropping passes that are there. Like, it's, Caden Hess had a surefire touchdown if he had caught it, and He missed the ball. Dalton Dugan, that'd have been a touchdown if he'd caught that ball. Brandon Weary, I'm going to give him credit. He's putting the ball where it needs to. Now we get to see the Pioneers try to run the 1-minute offense.
Yeah, McTaggart in the gun right now. Quads right. McTaggart gets pressure, throws over, and just behind his intended receiver, number 88, Boheiser, who has been a magnet tonight for completions for McTaggart, the dynamic duo. Listen, I do believe this right now. It's going to come down to a play or two on either side of the football. The Pioneers have had a case of the dropsies wide open. Most of the Jersey Shore drops tonight have been in some fairly tight windows, but that would have been a great opportunity to tie things up at 28. But 28-21 right now, Pioneers. McTaggart in the gun on 2nd and 10. Ball on the 33. He looks to go deep. Wide open. Again, they don't have an answer. Incomplete pass to number 88, but again, he's open.
Yeah, he is, and that was a really nicely thrown ball. Stepped up in the pocket. They came with pressure with Carter Peacock. He got in the inside. Taggart throws up. That was probably the cleanest pocket he's had in a while, and he stepped up through it, and it was just a little bit there. It was just a little bit out of his reach.
And just so you know, we just talked about Weary having a great night tonight, making some excellent decisions and throws. And McTaggart, former Division I hotbed of recruiting, coming back off an ACL, having an excellent night. He's in the gun. He steps up, rolls right, throws to the flats. Wide open is Ian Herr, one-on-one, steps out of bounds, makes the right decision there after a pickup of 12 yards.
And you know what? But if I'm Cooper Peacock and the way I'd have played that, I didn't play corner, but the way I think he should have been played, you got to, prevent him from going out of bounds. So, but at the same time, you also don't want him to squeak by and go for a touchdown.
Yeah, because Herr, man, he's like a slippery noodle. He's a big kid, too, 6'2", 200-pound receiver, and runs well. All these kids from Lampstrasse run well. It's a 1st and 10, not over midfield yet. 20 seconds to go in this first half. The Pioneers up 28-21. Ball on their own 45, 1st and 10. McTaggart looks to throw. He's snowed in and tackled for a loss.
Carter Peacock, again, that's his 2nd sack of the night. He is making it happen on his debut night here in the playoffs. What a way to make your return.
Well, the Pioneers looks like they're going to settle right now. That's the last second off the clock. It's 28-21 if you're just tuning in. Great game here in Lancaster County at Lampeter, Strasburg. The Bulldogs losing right now 28-21. We'll get back to you after we take a break for the second half. You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network.
And time for you to be part of the 28th Bear Country Christmas Wish. We're now accepting your letters and emails. If you or anyone you know is having a tough time financially and can't afford holiday gifts, or they need something special, explain the situation to us. When making a request for children, we need to know whether they're a boy or a girl, their age, and their size. We also need your name, address, and phone number, and the name, address, and phone number of the person or family you're writing about. Send your letters to Bear Country Christmas Wish, Box 99, Avis, PA 17721, or your emails to Bear Country Good News, that's all one word, bearcountrygoodnews@gmail.com. We grant as many wishes as we can. Maybe yours will come true this year. Send your info to us by December 13th to Box 99 Avis 17721 or emails to bearcountrygoodnews@gmail.com. Be a part of the 28th Annual Christmas Wish from WQBR, The Bear.
Hi, it's Dave Kelly, and here at Blaze Alexander Subaru, we're all about sharing. We're sharing 0% interest on select model new Subarus. We're sharing our lowest price possible on all in-stock new Subarus, but most of all, we're sharing the love. What's that mean to you? From November 19th till January 4th, 2021, Subaru of America will donate $250 to one of 5 charities of your choosing. Wow! With all this sharing and your help, we can definitely make this a November to remember. And with the cold weather coming soon, stop in to our Blaze Alexander Subaru Service Department and get your free multi-point inspection to make sure your car is ready for those long, cold winter travels. And did I mention our new service hours? Now, for your convenience, our service department is open now till 7 p.m. most weekdays except Wednesdays and 3 p.m. on Saturdays. And we service all makes and models. So make the trip to the Strip, 933 Broad Street in Montoursville, and take advantage of the Subaru Shared Love event at Blaze Alexander Subaru. Your purchase can make a difference.
Alexander Family Dealerships, what a way to go.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents and Doug.
Where's the money, Karen?
I'm sorry, the money?
The money you saved by having Liberty Mutual customize your home insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Oh, That money. I used it to add to my collection of clown paintings. Take a look.
Amazing. Wow.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Serving the community for more than a decade, B.A. Mikesell Electrical in Jersey Shore. The hundreds of repairs we've made, the individuals and businesses we have helped, have given our customers a sense of trust, and they keep coming back to work with us again. Serving Lycoming and Clinton counties, B.A. Mikesell Electrical, 570-398-7837. That's 570-398-7837 for B.A. Mikesell Electrical, proud supporters of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs.
You're in Bear Country, WQBR.
Well, Brandon, we are back. It's a halftime moment with the Jason Eberhardt Insurance Agency. Jason Eberhardt State Farm, located on the High Street Hill in Jersey Shore. Area code 570-865-5191. Or visit them at insurejerseyshore.com. Jason Eberhardt State Farm, offering an array of insurance products. Jason will help you cover auto, home, renter's life, RV, ATV business, health, and more. 265 High Street, Jersey Shore. Again, halftime brought to you in part by the Jason Eberhardt Insurance Company. Yeah. Brandon, we're back.
Yep, we are. And, it's been a very exciting first half, probably the most exciting one I've seen within the last one. Crestwood was exciting, but it was exciting, and this one even better.
Well, I'll tell you what you're seeing tonight is you're seeing two really good defensive teams not have answers for two really good offensive teams. And the mismatch has come when you have 4 or 5 potential receivers. And remember, the Pioneers tonight, unfortunately, we want to send a shout out right now to Austin Stoltzfus. We hope that he's going to be okay. Looked like a knee. 6'2", 170 senior. Went out on one of those first series, and he is one of their prized weapons. So they're deep at receiver, and they've really found ways to get number 88. Yeah. Eyes are open all night long, and the Bulldogs really haven't had an answer. Now, fortunately, and I'll let you comment on this, there were moments in that first half when Carter Peacock came in. He changed the entire dynamic with the pressure on the defensive side of the football, getting pressure on McTaggart for the first time all night.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they needed all night long. They needed McTaggart to be able to step up, make bad decisions. Haven't gotten an interception yet. And that's the one thing Lampeter Strasburg hasn't done that other teams have, and that's they haven't forced their own turnovers. And right now, they're doing what they really need to. But what's really killing Shore right now, and I'm not trying to be negative about it, but the keys to success is they got to put Owen Anderson back in that safety spot. We got to put Jared Palski back over that linebacker. Use Jared Palski because he's got to have to learn. He's a sophomore. This would be the perfect time to put him in, learn these things, and then Owen Anderson, because Heisler's having a huge game, like you said.
I don't know what his touches are. We're here with Doc Massey tonight, sharing some space here with the Sun Gazette, and he always writes a great column, and we're just sharing space tonight, but I don't know what the stats are. We'll probably get some numbers here before too long, but it's been a heck of a night. I'm really impressed, but I will say this much. Jersey Shore, if you think about this, Caden Hess has been dynamic all year, most likely all-state honors to him. Owen Anderson's been tough. Dalton Dugan's been tough. Jersey Shore has been able to impose their will offensively on each and every opponent this year, but tonight Caden Hess drops one in the corner of the end zone. Objectively, we're just talking facts because he'll make more plays than he'll ever miss, but that would have been an additional 6 or 7. and then Dalton Dugan drops the skinny post route. Again, it was there. Weary has made some excellent throws tonight and just couldn't come up with those two plays. So that was big for the Bulldogs. Again, Bulldogs finally finding some answers defensively, getting some pressure on McTaggart, where we saw them finally begin to try to run the football a little bit, but nothing doing. So I expect a shootout in the second half. How do you feel?
I expect the same thing. And, positively looking at this half, I'm more optimistic about how this offense is running. We haven't really seen Cameron Allison, other than those couple big runs, Cameron Allison hasn't run the ball that much. So they've been throwing the ball more, but I want to see if maybe they can get that run game going.
Well, and I'll tell you, you're right on that, because when Cam Allison, here's the one thing here: if there's a weak link with the Pioneer defense, is that their backers are big, and if you can find space, then you can beat them. I've noticed tonight when Cam Allison took that first touchdown in from about 30 yards out, he got the corner. He, like you said, at times is patient, and at times just gives you that burst and runs with reckless abandonment. But he runs hard, and I would like to see his touches tonight and yards per carry, because he's actually had an excellent evening as well. So the Bulldogs having most success in the single eye with two backs and just a single receiver to the left and right, and really had an excellent first half as well. Penalties really weren't an issue. Turnovers really weren't an issue. The extra point game didn't hurt the Bulldogs tonight.
No, and he's 3 for 3 right now, which is usually not typical of him.
Exactly. And, I'm really impressed with the facilities here. I want to mention, if you're not able to listen to this game or weren't able to get down here tonight, this is just a class act down here. The athletic director has done a phenomenal job. I know she's got her PhD from Immaculata College, and she is just absolutely fantastic. And, man, we're being treated like royalty down here tonight. Excellent press box, excellent facilities. And it just goes to show, look at the marching band for the Pioneers right now. I know people don't talk about those kind of things much anymore, but it shows that they have a culture here. They're invested. Both financially and emotionally. They're backing this program. This is 2 years in a row to the Final Four. So it was nice to make the journey down here tonight and see this firsthand.
Yeah, and, I give credit to this program. They've done a really good job. It's nice to see them all out here. They're doing a really good job. And sorry, I'm trying to find my words here because this has been such an interesting half. It's not
absolutely.
a lot to say, but going back to this point, they've done a real good job building the culture here. Now they've got it to where their offense is almost barely unstoppable. So as we go along in here, and as we closely go to a break here, I want to leave people with a thought. Think about it. How much more points can both of these teams make?
Absolutely. Well, listen, we're going to cut to a break to get back before the second half kickoff. We're going to take you back to the station. You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network.
We live a faster-paced life than we ever have before. When we see it, we want it quickly. Introducing Quick Delivery from Smith Furniture in Lock Haven. Jim Smith has what so many other stores do not. Thousands of dollars in furniture ready for delivery right now. You see it, you buy it, we deliver it. Save 40 to 60% off the regular price on top-quality living rooms from Best Home Furnishings. From Southern Motion, Catnapper, Barcalounger in England for a limited time. Dining rooms and bedroom groups from Whittier Wood also priced right. Same deal, 40 to 60% off. Jim Smith now has more mattresses in stock than ever before. Come in today and introduce yourself to your new Kingsdown mattress. It's sleep made smarter. Get a free box spring with any Kingsdown or Serta mattress you buy, and get a great deal on every Serta iComfort memory foam mattress in stock. Financing available, and Smith Furniture's Quick Delivery. We've got the look that's you. Route 150 Lock Haven, online at smith-furn.com.
Have a look at us. We've got the look that's you.
Many people today are using investments to build their future, help pay for college, and prepare for retirement. Perhaps you thought about this, but have been put off by large investment companies or the uncertainties of using an online resource. Hi, I'm Steve Naylor, a registered representative with Muncy Investment Services, a division of the Muncy Bank and Trust Company. I offer my clients guidance to help them implement strategies that meet their financial goals. If you have a thought about getting financial advice, perhaps now is the time to take action. There's no charge for getting acquainted or sharing ideas. Most importantly, there's no pressure. The decision is always yours. Call me today at 570-940-1923 to schedule an appointment.
Securities offered through Infinex Investments, Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Muncy Investment Services, a division of the Muncy Bank and Trust Company, is not a subsidiary or nor controlled by Infinex Investments, Inc., not guaranteed by the bank, not FDIC insured, not a deposit, not insured by any federal government agency, may lose value including loss of principal.
Connectivity is just as important for your business as it is for your home. That's why River Valley Internet has products and plans tailored for just about every business situation without breaking the bank. From River Valley Internet's symmetrical Business Pro service, offering dedicated 300 megabit speeds up and down, to our net insurance plans starting at just $20 per month. We've got services and solutions to keep you connected no matter what. River Valley Internet also now offers a wide area of dedicated fiber optic solutions for the needs of most any business. Find out more at rivervalleyinternet.net or call our business solutions team at 570-433-7074. River Valley Internet, serving Lycoming, Clinton, Union, Tioga, Northumberland, and Sullivan counties with residential and business service. rivervalleyinternet.net, that's rivervalleyinternet.net.
Panera's new flatbread pizzas are here, but to our new chef, Klaus, they're not just pizzas, they're masterpieces. Because it's not just cheese, it's hot and melty mozzarella and fontina cheese. It's not just sauce, it's market tomato red bell pepper sauce. And it's not just toppings, it's fresh mozzarella, basil, and grape tomatoes. Taste our 3 delicious new flatbread pizzas today. Order online for pickup or delivery. Panera. Restrictions apply.
Cutting Edge Country. The Bear.
We are back 28-21 right now for your Jason Eberhardt Insurance halftime show. The Pioneers of Lampeter Strasburg currently winning 28-21. This is your first half breakdown and recap by Schweitzer's Auto Sales. Let Schweitzer's break down the car buying process for you. They'll show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car in Jersey Shore. We believe fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right leads to satisfied repeat customers. Go to schweitzer'sauto.com or visit them at 321 North Main Street, Jersey Shore. Brandon, excellent first half. Both teams right now. Let's talk about the breakdown right now. Right now, McTaggart, the quarterback for the Pioneers, is 16 for 30 on the night for 354 yards, 13 TDs now, no picks.
Yeah,
in the playoffs. And then Weary, what is he?
10 for 20. You have a T there, but 20. I think 25. 10 for 25 for 188 yards. You know, that's offensively what they're both doing differently. Jersey Shore not passing the ball as much, but they've had a lot more drives where they were stunted. The Pioneers are taking the ball and they're going down the field with it. But let's talk more about Jersey Shore on this end. Let's see. So I want to see from them is more backside linebacker help. They've got to put more people back in coverage because, the Pioneers are just going to keep.
Yeah, I agree. And really, when you look at it, Jersey Shore really never the only time they didn't move the chains is when they let themselves down tonight. They've had a great first half. Again, 28-21. McTaggart finding lots of time. When you break down 16 of 30 for 354, you're talking about 23 yards a pass. Big chunk yardage plays. And one of those big gains was to number 88, Bo Heiser. But again, like you said, they're going to have to get some backside help, and they're going to have to find a way to make some big plays defensively in the second half to slow down this potent offense of the Pioneers.
Yeah, it is, and and the first thing they're doing correctly is they're getting pressure with the linemen, especially Carter Peacock. He's making moves on the inside. For those of you who can't watch it at home, watching Carter Peacock just going on the inside and ripping apart that guard, it's just something. It's satisfying. It's nice to see, and as a whole, this defense is doing well. I just think they need to, move a couple pieces here and there, and go for something a little bit more different.
Well, and you talked about that when they got Carter Peacock back after about a 6-week layoff, and were able to move him to guard. They were able to move Samar to nose guard, and between the two of them, able to really kind of get some pressure on McTaggart, got into the ground, a couple of sacks later, and so that's the kind of push they're going to need to get in the second half, because if McTaggart has the time to sit back and survey the scene, he's going to continue to do damage.
Yeah, he is, and and what we have to watch for as well here, Pioneers are going to try to run the ball. Don't be surprised with that. They don't try something on the inside as we're getting set here for the second half.
Yes, in Jersey Shore right now, it'll be Cam Allison in the second half here. Again, the Bulldogs right now down 28-21 to the Pioneers. This is a deja vu kickoff here to start the second half in Lancaster County. Christmas open house next Saturday, 256 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. Wide variety of antiques, unique items for your home at a price you can afford. Find a little bit of everything. Wednesday through Saturday, 9:30 to 5:30. Deja vu. Cameron Allison strikes the football, kicks it short, not the way to start, out of bounds, giving the Pioneers excellent field position at the 35.
Yeah, and that's something we didn't note about here at halftime, but the change of possession for sure. Crestwood, really last week, they did so well offensively because they were starting the ball at the 35 or consistently starting at that spot. Same with the Pioneers. They're starting consistently at the 35 every time they kick it off.
Yeah, in the second half right now, McTaggart's going to be in the gun. Double tights.
As we see, I want to make a note of it. We see Stone Seacrest in now at linebacker.
Seacrest bumps up. McTaggart gets the snap. McTaggart steps up. Pressure, and he's sacked. Sacked for a loss of 4 on the play. Quincy Myers in on the tackle. We've called his name a lot this year. Carter Peacock again making things happen up the middle.
Yeah, he is, and he's just being a game wrecker right now. He's forcing the lineman to kind of readjust, making McTaggart jump up in the pocket, and then Quincy Myers is bringing down for a sack. I will correct myself. It is actually Brady Jordan now as the linebacker.
2nd and 12, ball on the 33. McTaggart in the gun, 2 backs, twins right, single left. Tries to run left, a simple quarterback draw. Thought about pitching the ball, but he kept it. A pickup of 1.5, maybe 2. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 11.
Yeah, and the pickup there by Brady Jordan, the tackle there by Dalton Duga, and look who's coming into the game. I didn't think I'd see him all night, but guess who's coming in? Gabe Packer, the linebacker here for Jersey Shore, coming in for his brother Hayden on this play.
Good news, good to see there. The depth is back. Trips left, McTaggart in the gun, single back, single right. That's Ian Herr. Back over the middle, throws to number 88. Not enough for the first down. It's going to bring up about a 4. Ooh, good spot on that too. Good spot on that too, folks. That's going to bring up about a 4th and 1.
Yeah, let's see if I believe the Pioneers here will probably go for a hard count, but let's go back here for a second, see how big and key it is to have Gabe Packer back in there, and if you add Hayden in a little bit later.
McTaggart in the gun, single back, trips left, single to the right. In motion comes 88, full house backfield. McTaggart up the middle. He's stoned, but he stretches out. He stretches it out. Let's see where they spot it. He picks it up. That's going to move the chains.
Just short. And first of all, again, big key there. Gabe Packer, what kind of a difference he makes. He went in there and he stoned him. He stoned McTaggart at the line, but McTaggart just got enough of it.
Well, when they bring number 88, they're bringing Bo Heiser in that short slot in motion. He becomes a lead blocker. Big pickup that time for McTaggart, just enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 on their own 46. Trips left, single back, single right. Motion Nepp to the right slot, make it twins right. Snap is back in the gun. Pressure, and sacked.
Colin Samar and Hayden Packer, Nate.
Big time. I'm telling you what, they're bringing the heat up the middle right now. The Bulldogs definitely made some adjustments. I can hear Alex Jackson peeling the paint off the walls in the locker room at halftime. He's given them a talking to, and he said, guys, it's going to come down to getting pressure on the quarterback and making some big plays because McTaggart cannot have all day to throw the football.
Absolutely. You're 100% right.
Right now, it's a 2nd and 15 ball on the 41. McTaggart in the gun, trips left, single right, Knepp out of the backfield to the right, to the slot, makes the catch, tackled. Brady Jordan, shoestring tackle, and give him credit. One-on-one with Knepp is no easy feat.
Well, yeah. Well, I'll make the joke here. It actually was more shoe shirt. He had a shirt the whole time. But that was still a great tackle, though. Didn't get him down right away, but held him up enough so he can get help on the inside.
And credit that, you don't make that tackle. He's off to the races for at least 8 or 10 more right now. This is a 3rd and 10, a big stance for the defense of the Bulldogs. 46-yard line for the Pioneers. McTaggart in the gun, trips left, single back. He has time. He loses it, throws it to the flats, and that's incomplete.
Great coverage there by Cooper Peacock. I'll tell you what, he came back for the ball and swapped it out.
Benny Webb in on that tackle.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Webb got pressure.
They're all, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but now they're all doing it. Now they're all getting collectively together.
Well, and the difference is right now that ball was still well thrown to Bo Heiser. Could have been, I take that back, Ian Herr could have been a completion enough for the first down, but because of the pressure by Ben Webb up the middle, it pushes it to a 4th and 10 on the incomplete pass. Ball on the 46, they're punting. Punt is off. Ian Herr kicks it. Ball is out of bounds. Owen Anderson elects to not try to get underneath that, and wisely, as the pressure was coming.
Yeah, and look, that was a little bit of a bad punt there, but Shore gets really good field advantage. So coming out of the half, they did what they needed to, though. They got the stop early, and now they're going to be able to set up their offense as well. Let's see if they bring in the full house set. It looks like, not full house, but their power I set, and looks like they're going to do that.
Well, the Bulldogs really have not changed the methodology offensively. Right now, Weary under center, left to right goes Owen Anderson, I back formation, pitch is right. It's to Allison. He gets the edge. He picks up about 7 yards. We'll see where they spot the football.
Yeah, and good call during the halftime show you said about Allison's, game-breaking ability. And if they line up against those linebackers, they could obviously beat them on the outside. Great call.
The big thing this game's going to come down to, obviously, conditioning, but a lot of these guys do go both ways. They're excellent athletes, but they go both ways. And because of the hurry-up styles of these offenses, they don't get much of a break. Flag on the play, and they're going to call a false start on the Bulldogs. I didn't see the laundry on the field, Brandon.
No, I didn't either. And it could have actually. I think it was more of an illegal shift. That was because they would have blown that dead right away. But that was a weird penalty. You don't normally see that.
Yeah, and normally when the shift happens, you see the laundry fly. No such thing this time. I didn't see any yellow in the air, but it's going to bring up a 1st and 15. So negate the pickup by Cam Allison of 7 yards. 1st and 15 on their own 16. For the Bulldogs. Weary under center, single I formation. Single right, single left. Throws to Caden Hess in the flats. Hess able to elude one tackler and muscle his way for about 3 yards.
Yeah, and that's just what they're going back to the basics here. They're going back, pitch and catch, run to the outside with Allison. Pitch and catch, run to the outside with Allison until they find something deep.
Bulldogs trying to go hurry up. Weary under center, single I. Right to left comes Caden Hess. Pitch is to Allison. Allison cuts back, finds a hole, cuts back the seam, and picks up big chunk yards. Looks like it may be close enough for a first down. We'll see if the officials signal them. Yes, they do. Move the chains. Brandon, great pickup by Allison.
Yeah, it was, and that was the perfect timing. Look, he got on the inside there as they go no huddle.
Weary under the center. Single I formation. Goes with a quick hitter to the flats. Hess makes the catch. They're going to give him forward progress of about 4 yards. So the Bulldogs electing to go for the short pitch and catch on first down.
Yeah, quick speed, puts him back on the line, gets the ball, call in. That's exactly what this offense is predicated on.
And really, if you think about it right now with man-to-man coverage, you know what they're trying to do. They're going to try to go for the bait and switch, the hitch and go. Anderson left to right, single I, Weary under center. They give it to Hayden Packer. Beautiful design play, and as we know, that delay to Packer up the middle is effective at times.
It is, and they're not paying attention to the fullback, but I love seeing this from Jersey Shore. They're going back to the basics, power football up the middle, and they're finally getting the run game going.
And that's going to set up some elusive breakaway pass potential here in the second half. Again, it's 28-21, Pioneers 7:02. Third quarter, 1st and 10 on the 45 for the Bulldogs. Weary pitches it to Allison off the left side. Excellent pursuit that time, and it's very tough to elude number 15, Connor Nold, on that edge. Great play by him.
Yeah, and great job by cleaning it up as well. Zach Shelley, the senior. Look, we talked about it earlier. Lots of seniors on this Lampeter Strasburg team.
Yeah, absolutely. They're senior laden. 17 to 22 players that start are seniors. The other 5 juniors. 45-yard line, 2nd and 9. Weary under center. Throws it to the flats to Hess. Hess picks up about 8 yards, and they blow the play dead. Never was tackled. Wrestling for that extra yards after catch, Brandon.
They gave him a really good spot on that.
They did.
That it got forward progress on that, and now it's going to set up a 3rd and manageable here for Jersey Shore.
So right now, Jersey Shore just crosses the midfield line. 3rd down and 2. The ball on the 47-yard line of the Pioneers. 3rd and 2. Single eye formation. Weary under center. The Bulldogs have moved the chains 3 possessions in a row. We'll see what they can do here. And they go with a hard count, and they do what they do best. They draw the Pioneers off.
Yeah, for the first time tonight, they draw them off sides, and that's a sigh of relief. Jersey Shore finally got them where they needed to. They got an easy first down out of that one, and now they get to reset the playbook.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, what you talked about earlier, Brandon, is what it's good to see is although Jersey Shore has relied heavily on the pass this year, they have been balanced. And in this first series of the second half, able to really move the chains with the running game and the dink and dunk to Hess. Under center goes Weary. Single eye back, single to the left, single to the right. The ball is thrown to Owen Anderson in the flats, almost breaks away. Picks up about 7 yards on the play, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and that's now we see also Brady Jordan in the backfield now. Now that sets up for more opportunities for Brady Jordan to get in, and because that running game's working, maybe they can use his speed on the outside.
Right now, the Bulldogs 2nd and 3 to go. Ball on the 35 of the Pioneers with 5:25 to go in the third quarter. Weary under center. Owen Anderson left to right. Single eye backfield. Pitches to Brady Jordan. He has speed to the outside, but he's wrestled. But not until it looks like he picks up enough for the first down. Clock is moving, but it looks like Brady Jordan picked up the first down.
Yeah, he did, and I want to make note of it. Number 15, we've said his name all night. Connor Nolt comes in there. Look, if that's any other linebacker, that's Brady Jordan gets to the outside because Connor Nolt's got such long arms. He was able to rope him in.
Nolt at 6'3" with great wheels. First down and 10. They move the chains. Ball on the 31. Weary under center. Right to left goes Hess. Pitch is to Brady Jordan. Fakes in, goes outside, gets the corner. He's got the speed, pushed out of bounds. But not until he picks up about 8.5, 9 yards. What a great play by Brady Jordan.
Oh, yeah. He uses his speed to the outside, cuts the outside edge, gets a very big run on first down here.
Yeah, that makes it first down. They move the chains again. Make that 2nd and 1. They spot him short, 2nd and 1. Weary under center. Handoff goes to Hayden Packard. He's still moving the pile. Hayden Packard running gutsy there, Brandon.
Yeah, and this is the most they've used him basically all year long, and he's showing up for it right now why he's, a dominant guy in that backfield. And remember, Hayden Packard's only a sophomore.
28-21 right now, Pioneers over the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 for the Dogs, though, driving on this sustained drive on the 19-yard line. Weary under center, left to right goes Owen Anderson. Single eye backfield. Hess to the right, pitches to Brady Jordan. Brady Jordan stretching it out, gets the corner, and Brady Jordan with that speed able to get the edge to pick up about 6 yards.
I haven't said this, from last week, but notice that Shore is going no huddle, and they're using their speed, but they're also draining time off the clock as well.
This sustained drive has been huge for the Bulldogs to keep the potent Pioneers off the field. 2nd and 6, Weary under center. Throws to Owen Anderson, and he is hit immediately. Anderson, frustrated, could not pull that ball in. But again, well defended by number 30 on that play for the Pioneers.
Matt Weiss, he did a really good job. He timed that perfectly and hit him just at the right time.
Weary threw a nice ball, and Owen just couldn't bring that one in. Again, now we got 3rd and 6. Ball on the 15. 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Must reset the play clock. That's what's happening.
They're resetting the play clock. The Bulldogs are ready to rock and roll. Weary under center, single eye backfield. Left is Anderson, right is Hess. Weary takes the snap, goes back, pumps to the flats. Hess looks like he met the sticks. We'll see where the spot is. Very close. They may measure. They may move him.
they gave it to him. Looks like they're giving it to him, Nate. Yep, good play there, though, on the outside there. Great pitch and catch again. That's all they're basically doing. And look, they've drained so much time off the clock. They started at 8 minutes. Now they're down to almost 3.5.
You said it, Brandon. 1st and 9. On the 9. 1st and goal. Right to left goes Hess. Pitches to Allison. He cuts back. 5. Touchdown. He crosses the goal line. No flags on the field. That's a Bulldogs score. And you talked about it, Brandon. Chewing time off the clock. A sustained drive predominantly on the ground.
Yeah, and you said it earlier in the pregame. Balance. That's balance right there. Not only can they run the football, they can pass the football, but they can also go fast, and they can chew the clock when they need to. And that time they chew the clock. This is a really balanced offense.
Bulldogs on to attempt the extra point. Allison ready to kick. Hess is down. Kick is up. He pulled it to the right, just outside the right goal post, leaving the score at 28-27 with 3:43 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back after this commercial break. You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network.
The Jersey Shore Football Booster Club's so proud of all the Bulldogs this season. They know how much time the kids put in, on, and off the field and the sacrifices they make in order to experience success. Jersey Shore Football Booster Club committed to supporting the football program in a whole variety of ways. They're cheering the orange and black on as they continue their playoff run. Jersey Shore Football Booster Club says, "Go Bulldogs." Find out more, go to Facebook and look up Jersey Shore Football Booster Club.
Cutting Edge Country right here on WQBR, The Bear.
We are back here, 28-27 now. Jersey Shore just scored, failed the extra point attempt. Kicking off is Cam Allison. Ball's received by Alex Knepp up the right sideline before he's tackled by a host of Bulldogs. Decent field position for the Pioneers here at the 32-yard line where they'll start this next drive.
Yeah, and that was a deja vu kickoff there for Jersey Shore. And now defensively now, they set the tone. They're setting the tone with their defensive linemen. Their linebackers playing well. Great to see, Gabe Packer back out for him. And now he's not coming in full time, but he's rotating in with Hayden Packer for what I see. But it's bringing more depth in for that defense.
And to have additional warm bodies this late in the season, this late in this game is great when you've got guys going both ways. We got twins left, twins right. The Pioneers, Taggart in the gun. Oh my gosh, it's a pick. It's a pick. Dugan in the flats. Dugan picks it off in the flats. He takes it to the house.
He almost did that earlier. He finally got one on there.
Dalton Dugan came up big. There was a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, folks. That was 32-yard line. It was 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. McTaggart went back, looked to the flats, tried to find a Knepp open. Not open. Jumped the route. Dalton Dugan takes it to the house for a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Yep, and now they're going to go for 2-point conversion to make it even. But that was a great read by Dalton Dugan. Almost did it earlier, and this time he finally got it.
So right now they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Ball is placed at the 3-yard line. Right now, Weary in the gun. Allison to his right. Left to right goes Owen Anderson to the trip side of the field. Weary rolls right, buys time, looks to throw. Picked off. Picked off in the end zone. Excellent defense, strung it out. Great coverage by the Pioneers. But not before the Bulldogs score again on back-to-back touchdowns. Failed 2 points. They are now winning 33-28.
Just keep going.
And we're just going to talk. We're going to stay right here.
Yep, we're going to stay with the action here, Nate, and that was a great job there by the defense. We'll recap that just a tiny bit for us, Nate.
Well, and listen, a lot of things have happened in the last 35 seconds, so that's why we're just going to take a moment and kind of sort things out. The Bulldogs started the second half down 28-21 and just scored twice in a row. Missed the one extra point and then went for 2 and didn't convert, but not before a Dalton Dugan pick 6.
Yeah, and now, like I said, it was a great read. He knew that was coming. They went with the little screen to the tight end there, Heiser, and he read that perfectly, picked it off, and walked in the end zone. A little tiny bit of showboating with the holding the hand up, but you got to be that excited if you're in the state semifinals.
Absolutely. Right now, the Bulldogs kicking off again. It's Cameron Allison, kicks it off. It's a short kick. It's up. It's fumbled by number 30. Picks it back up off the carpet. Able to get back to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, that's the second time Matt Weiss has fumbled that ball on the kickoff. And, credit to Cameron Allison on the deja vu kickoff. He kicked it just short enough to, kind of create a distraction to the team because those up men are not used to fielding those kicks.
Yeah, deja vu, a great place. Christmas opportunity to shop coming up this Saturday in Jersey Shore and Allegheny Street. So we've mentioned them a lot tonight. There have been a lot of kickoffs. But right now, McTaggart is under center. Nope, he's in the gun. Hands off to the up back. That's number 24. Nothing doing. He's stoned at the line. First time all night second time we've called his number. That's Drew Harris.
Yeah, and like I said in my halftime notes, watch for them to start running the ball more, and now they are. They're running the ball more times, and you talked about it in the pregame as well. Their slew of running backs, and we just saw another one run the ball.
Well, right now, Jersey Shore is substituting a lot of key players that hadn't seen action. McTaggart in the gun, backs left and right. Illegal motion. That's number 88. That's Bo Heiser. It looks like he was illegally moving on the play. They're going to back him up 5 yards.
Yeah, and look at it. The Jersey Shore, for whatever fans are here, and we thank you for listening on our live stream and on our 99.5 FM. Look, they're getting excited. They're getting the crowd riled up for an away game. This is exactly what Jersey Shore want. And Jersey Shore is keying in on Lampeter Strasburg.
And right now, McTaggart in the gun. Heiser in motion. 2nd and 16. Ball on the 26. Thrown to the flats. It's Alex Knepp. He's wide open. He stretches this play out. He's still on his feet. He's still on his feet with speed down the sideline. 30, 25, 20. And he's out of bounds. But not until he advances the football all the way. They're going to mark him out at the Bulldog 14. So what was a simple dump out of the backfield, he broke free and took it nearly to the house.
Well, the speed, we talked about the slew of running backs, the speed of Knepp to go down the sideline and make it, and we give it a great effort play there to Owen Anderson to go down and push him out of bounds as well. That would have been a touchdown.
When you talked about Owen Anderson in the secondary and how valuable he is at chasing down people at the end of plays, right now McTaggart in the gun, 1st and 10 on the Bulldog 14. That's Knepp on the end around, the slot to return right. He comes left to right, and he picks up another couple yards. So looks like they're going to give him about 5 yards on that pickup before he steps out of bounds. So Knepp showing the speed.
Yeah, and they've got a lot of speed here. They've got to start using them if you're the Pioneers. But if you're Jersey Shore right now, you're just saying, hey, relax, calm down. We've got, goal line stand here. We can stop them if we need to. As we see the Packer brothers back in, but Owen Anderson comes out of the game.
Right now, 2nd and 4 on the 8-yard line of the Bulldogs. McTaggart in the gun, hands off again. That ball is again handed off to Knepp. Cuts back. He's snowed in once again. A pickup of about 1 yard. So give the Bulldogs credit. They stretched the play out. Knepp had nowhere to go.
Yeah, and Quincy Myers, we haven't called his name all night, but he didn't get the tackle, but he went in and just pushed him a little bit, stopped him up and got a touchdown as we have a Pioneer down. A Pioneer down.
And I don't see a number.
Now, let's take a quick break here, Nate.
Okay, you're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network. We're going to go back to commercial.
Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service, a Jersey Shore fixture since 1950. Hollick stakes their reputation on fast and reliable service for all of their customers, providing coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. Hollick's, 5 different sizes of coal, all stored under roof. Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service, 248 Locust Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190. That's 570-398-1190 and online at HollicksCoalAndOil.com.
The Bear, 99.9 FM.
We're back, and right now McTaggart in the gun, left to right. Handoff is given to number 14. He doesn't break the plane. He's knocked out of bounds. We'll see where the spot is. Is it good enough for a first down?
Yep. Here's the big moment in the game right now. If Jersey Shore can make a goal line stand, and it is a first and goal there, Sam, and that pickup was Giovanni Maltesta.
Right now it's 1st and goal. The ball is on the 2-yard line. The Pioneers knocking on the Bulldogs' door. McTaggart in the gun again, left to right. They've been going to the slot. McTaggart keeps it, and he walks into the end zone up the middle, faking the end-around jet sweep and keeping it. He crosses the plane, touchdown Pioneers.
Yeah, and that was a great touchdown drive there. Set up by the net, run. He goes down the sideline all the way down to about the 10-yard line. And for a while there, it looked like Shore kept him held up, but gets the first down, and then McTaggart takes it in. What a great job there. A great answer by the Pioneers.
Right now, the Pioneers answer with a touchdown on to attempt the extra point is 85, Andrew Reidenbaugh. 1 minute, 55 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Pioneers up 34-33. The snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it is good. The score is 34. Make that 35-33 Pioneers. We're going to take a commercial break. You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network.
At Penton Automotive, they are ready to serve you. They take pride in their full-service vehicle repair shop. They'll fix everything from complex car repairs on all makes and models to simple automotive services like an oil change or tire rotations and alignments. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Visit their Facebook page for more information. Penton Automotive Auto Repair, 579 Old Route 220 in Jersey Shore. Call today, 570-398-5555.
WQBR, The Bear, Cutting Edge Country.
This kickoff is brought to you in part by Deja Vu, Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. Number 64 kicking off, Parker Owens squibs it to the Bulldogs. Picked up by Cameron Allison. He's moving, crosses the 35-yard line until he's brought down. A nice return by Cameron Allison. Good field position for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely, starting at the 35. And the last time, look, their offense really got kind of a break. Dalton Dugan scored their last touchdown, and that was a pick six on defense. So let's see offensively. But going back to the original drive, they ate up a lot of clocks, Nate.
Absolutely. Right now, the Bulldogs trailing 35-33, a minute 50 here in the third quarter. First and 10, ball on their own 35-yard line. Weary under center, left to right goes Anderson. Single eye. Hand off to Packer. That is snuffed out at the line. This time the Pioneers not fooled.
No, they're not, and that was Zach Shelley, defensive lineman there on the line. Gets Packer behind the line, and actually, no gain at all.
So no gain on the play brings up second and 10 for the Bulldogs. Clock ticking, minute 30 here in the third quarter. Ball on their own 35-yard line. Weary takes the snap. Looks to Hess. Hess circles back in. Unable to make the play. The ball thrown. Hess did try to sit down in the zone. Bought a little bit more time. Weary scrambled to the right. Unable to make that play.
Yeah, and those are the key ones you need right now. Now you're set up with a third and long, and you need to find an answer here. Watch Owen Anderson try to go down the sideline here for a big throw.
Yeah, Anderson already on the night has 2 end-around pitch passes. So we'll see what the Jersey Shore Bulldogs draw up. He's also caught some shorter routes and been able to get yards after the catch. Single left, single right. Split eye backfield. Weary back. Looks down the field. Throws the ball up. That's Anderson. And unable to make the play. Well defended that time by number 30.
Yeah.
Matt Weiss.
Yep, Matt Weiss did a great job on coverage. And I said they were going to go downfield on that. But, now it's getting to crunch time here. What kind of answer did Jersey Shore have? And that drive they just couldn't answer.
Yeah, the Bulldogs right now went 3 and out. Never got rhythm on that drive. Give credit to the Pioneer defense snuffing out that fullback handoff on second down. Right now, we've got Owen Anderson back to punt. Gets the snap back. The kick is away. Decent kick. Fair caught by number 8, Knepp. So again, the Pioneers with good starting field position. A minute and 8 to go here in the third quarter. Up 35-33.
Yeah, and look, this is a nail-biter here, and Jersey Shore defensively doing a really great job, stifling them all. But, the way the places that the Pioneers are beating them at, pure speed and play ability.
Right now, McTaggart has twins left and a single to the right. Make that motion right to left. Handoff to number 24. Harris goes nowhere. Great play there by Hayden Packard, making the initial stick solo tackle as Harris tried to get outside left, nothing doing.
Yeah, and that's, Pioneers tonight have not been able to throw the ball been able to run the ball that well. But in the last couple games, they've been throwing the ball a lot more. So, obviously, Pioneers playing much better run defenses.
Peacock, the left corner, the right corner is Hess. Allison at safety, walking up. McTaggart in the gun, Twins left, single right, motion left to right. Hand it to the fullback. And a gain of 1 on the play. The Pioneers getting a little bit conservative right now, up 2, and you'd think that they may consistently think about going back to the air. It's going to bring up a third down in about 9, a long 9 on their own 32.
If you're Jersey Shore here, the way you play is you play to the first down line. Don't play for the big throw. Play for the play as we're going to have a change of possession.
Yeah, and right now the Pioneers will settle. Well, it looks like, they'll keep the game clock going. So we're going to take a break right now with the end of the third quarter, 35-33, Pioneers over the Bulldogs. You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network.
It's time for an insurance review. Every now and then, you need to know you're getting the best coverage at the best price. So here's a phone number, 570-865-5191. State Farm agent Jason Eberhardt will give you an overview and make recommendations of how you can better protect yourself and your family. Auto, home, life, health, property, or business, it's Eberhardt State Farm. Find out more online. Go to insurejerseyshore.com. Eberhardt State Farm, 265 High Street, Jersey Shore, 570-865-5191.
Cutting Edge Country on the Bear, WQBR.
And we're back here to start the fourth quarter. Nate Carpenter with Brandon Barker. 3rd down and 9 is the state right now for this Pioneer offense. Ball on their own 32-yard line to start this fourth quarter. This has been a barn burner, a pressure cooker, a shootout. And I'll tell you, anything could happen at this point. The Pioneers need to convert this 3rd down. The Bulldogs, right now, Brandon, are they going to pin their ears back? Are they going to gamble? Are they going to bring it, or are they going to drop in coverage?
I personally think they're going to drop back in coverage. There's no, you can't give up that big play down in the field. I think you're going to see probably the linebackers drop back, but don't be surprised if you don't see Hayden Packer, fake the blitz. I think what we're waiting for here, we, got a little bit extra time here, so why don't we, Nate, we get a score update because we haven't gotten that all night long, and we're going to go with Thomas Jefferson, Oil City, the other side, which is the Western Conference Finals. Over there on that side.
Let me guess.
Jefferson. Go ahead, take a guess.
58-7.
50. You're close. 56-0. Thomas Jefferson over Oil City, and it looks like at this point, whoever wins this game will face Thomas Jefferson. The returning state champs.
And that's a fact. And I don't know. Somebody said there's an injury timeout. I didn't even see. Listen. For those of you listening at home, I'm blocked by a partition here in the press box. There is an injured player. They're working out some cramps. It looks like.
Yeah, and that seems to be Alex Knapp, which is on the last series for them was the big key guy who went down and got a touchdown.
Well,
so that's a big loss.
Absolutely. Well, listen, they already lost Stoltz just for the night, and that was such a shame because he's a lethal receiver at 6'2", $170. Knapp tonight has really caused the Jersey Shore Bulldog team defense grief just when you think you're sitting in good coverage, and he breaks a gain. But right now we're back to 3rd and 9. Ball on the 32-yard line. The Bulldogs need a stop here to start this fourth quarter. McTaggart in the gun. Looks over the middle. Wide open. Not caught. Not caught. McTaggart did make a great throw on that play. He threw it where nobody else could catch it, but the receiver did not come up with a completion. So it's a 4th and 9 on the 32.
Yeah, and they all fooled me. They pinned their ears back, and they sent Hayden Packer in on the blitz. But McTaggart still threw a nice ball, just couldn't reel it in, and now Jersey Shore with a great opportunity here to get the ball back and maybe go down and score some points.
So right now the Pioneers 4th and 9. Again, the ball still at the 32-yard line. Back to receive this punt, Dalton Dugan, Owen Anderson, Ian Herr, number 81, punting for the Pioneers. The kick is off. A good kick. Dugan gets out of the way. chooses not to touch the football, makes a wise decision. It was knuckling towards the end of that kick, and it could have resulted in a fumble, so he made the wise decision.
Yeah, and we've seen a couple times before where he's taken them on ones where he really shouldn't have, but, that time made a smart decision. You're going to get the ball at about the opponent's, your own 38. It's going to be a great opportunity here. Now, offensively, I think you stay in the power I and you keep working that run game with Cameron Allison.
Yeah, I don't disagree. They've had a couple sustained drive with the run tonight. We'll see if they go with the hitch and go up top. 1st and 10, ball in the 38, Weary under center. Caden Hess right to left, pitch to the outside. That pitch is to Allison. He gets the corner, not until he gets 3.5 to 4 yards. Allison runs tough.
Oh, yeah, he does, and he's been one of the toughest runners to see all year long. Him and Owen Anderson are probably two of the guys that take the hardest hits and still stand up and walk. But let's make a note here, no Alex Knapp on defense, so they have somebody else covering.
Same formation, Weary under center, 2nd and 6. Throws the ball to the outside. The pass is complete. Give credit to Anderson. He was able to catch that ball. Again, what a coverage by number 30. When you talk about this, Matt Weiss, they're not playing off these receivers like most teams would. That's gutsy.
No, this is man-to-man coverage, and I credit them for him. But let's see if they go up top to Caden Ness when he's got Giovanni Maltesta taking Alex Knapp's spot.
Weary under center, 3rd and 1. Pitch to Allison. Allison breaks loose. Allison breaks a tackle. Allison in the open field, 30, 25, 20, 15, down to the 11-yard line. That was all set up by the block of Caden Hess. Legal crackback block from right to left. He was in motion. Big gain on the play. You called it. Get Allison on the outside.
Absolutely. Huge gain. Use his power to the outside. Use his speed. Get up the field. And now Jersey Shore with a great time of possession here and using all their abilities to their advantage.
Impressive ground game for the Bulldogs right now. They've got to seal the deal. Ball at the 13-yard line, 1st and 10. Weary under center. Again, pitch to Allison. Allison gets the edge, cuts back. Gang tackle, but not until he picks up another 3 or 4 yards. So, again, good blocking on the edge.
Yeah, and Hayden Packer there, look, he's got really great speed. Goes to the outside, gets a crackback, get a great block on the linebacker, and, ran into a stone wall. But this is something that Shore's really been doing well all night. 2-3 yards at a time. Not worrying about getting the big yards, just doing 2 or 3 yards at a time.
Impressive right now. 9:58 to go in the 4th quarter. Dogs down 35-33. 2nd and 7. Weary takes the snap. Weary chooses to pump and run the football. Picks up a couple yards. Honestly, I thought he'd thrown that, Brandon.
I did too. He had everybody folding here, and he got a nice gain out of it. Now it's going to be a big 3rd and 2, and they can pick up the first down. They don't have to get a touchdown.
No, the Bulldogs right now knocking on the Pioneer door, all on the ground game from the Bulldogs. Excellent blocking up front. 3rd down and 3. The ball is on the Pioneer 5-yard line. Weary under center. Looks to the hard count, doesn't get it, rolls right. Nobody's open, throws to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Caden Hess.
Caden Hess, number 24.
Well, he did a great job of watching that whole play. He went for the, stick and go. It's the stick and go that we're going for. And that time, he ran. They forgot about him. They thought Brandon Weary was going to run. They focused on the tight end, and they went to Caden Hess in the back end zone, who was wide open.
Wow, what a night tonight, folks. Wish you could be here with us, but you're with us on the radio here at the Bear Country Sports Network. That puts the Bulldogs ahead with 9:14 to go in the 4th quarter, up 39-35. They're going to go for 2. Weary in the gun. Ball is snapped. Looks back to the middle. Weary buying time, losing time, trying to run, and he doesn't get in the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line. Weary drew that out as long as he could.
Yeah, he could, but, I'm not trying to be negative. I like going for 2, but is this going to hurt them that they're not? That's 2 two-point conversions they haven't gotten yet.
Well, right now the Bulldogs are up 4, so a field goal doesn't help. But with 9:14 to go, I realize 3 extra points puts you up a touchdown, and they've chosen to go for 2 on the last several touchdowns. So it does happen. But listen, we're going to take a break. You're listening to the Bear Country Sports Network.
Come to Coots's Kitchen for some home cooking right around the corner. Homemade soups, oil, deli sides, and more. The best hoagies in town are at Coots's Kitchen and are reasonably priced. Open 10 to 8 Thursday through Saturday. Coots's Kitchen, 318 Wilson Street. Call 570-398-8180 to find out what's new at Kutz's, Mama's Homemade Goodness. Kutz's, a proud supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs.
Cutting Edge Country on the Bear. WQBR.
We're back here to start with 9:14 to go here. Bulldogs up 39-35. First, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers, but not until the Bulldogs have to re-kick this football. Bulldogs just scored. What was the penalty, Brandon?
I believe it was an offsides penalty, which you don't see too often on a special teams, but yeah, offsides here, and they're going to re-kick it. They're going to do this deja vu kickoff the right way.
Wow, what a night, man. Friday night lights here, Lampeter, Strasburg, Lancaster County. An excellent field here. The Pioneers, the host this year. District 3, Bulldogs up 39-35, 9:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Allison back to kick it off after the 5-yard offsides penalty. The kick is up. Received by Ian Herr, number 81. The senior can't go anywhere. Excellent coverage by the Bulldogs. Returned that to the 31 up the right side.
Yeah, great coverage by special teams. And the one guy that I always like to note on special teams, Cade Bacolo, senior on this team, plays really well on special teams. And, you know, Coach Tom Gravish has always said to me over the years and said to you and says to everyone, look, everybody does their job. You know, it might not be the best job, but if you do your job right, you do really well.
Absolutely. Listen, McTaggart's had an excellent night, quarterback. Lots of yards through the air. 19 of 35 for 428 just a moment ago. He's in the gun right now. Twins left, single receiver to the right. Slot right. Thrown to the right. Batted down, though, by number 25, Quincy Myers. Got vertical on that.
Yeah, he did, and he did a great job jumping his body up. He's a big, lengthy kid let's see if we can find him on here. He is, I believe,
6'1", $190.
6'1", yes, 6'1", $190. So using that 6'1" frame to go up and swat that ball away.
Ball on the 31, the Pioneers, 2nd and 10. McTaggart in the gun. Right to left in motion goes Harris. Ball's thrown in the air to the flats. His primary target all night, number 88, comes down with that ball. Bo Heiser makes a big catch. Sure-handed receiver, really close to the first down. Looks like the officials are going to say move the chains.
Yeah, they are. And look, now they're going back to their bread and butter. They're going back to the tight end. See, mismatch. Actually, it wasn't really much of a mismatch. Now Owen Anderson is on that tight end.
The Bulldogs got to find a way to get some heat back on McTaggart. 8:48 to go in this fourth quarter. 39-35 Bulldogs. 1st and 10 on the 41 for the Pioneers. McTaggart in the gun, feeling pressure, scrambles from the backside, takes his time, gets it off. Nobody in the area. Let's see if they throw a flag.
Nah, it's close. It's very close. You know, you could make an argument for it, but you know, it's a judgment call. I believe he was still on the side of the tackle box. So
he's inside the tackle box, and every receiver was outside the hash marks. Not an intended receiver over the middle. Again, that's a judgment call. The refs, there goes the flag.
I like that decision there. Look, they all conversed and talked about it, and they threw the flag. This is going to be a big penalty for Lampeter Strasburg.
Well, and listen, folks, the refs have called a really good game all night long. This has been a tough game, lots of up-tempo, lots of trying to keep up with the chains, keep up with the clock, reset the play clock, down in distance, and so forth. So they've had one heck of a night tonight, and it's really easy to take a play off, and they didn't. They conversed, and they got the call right. They're going to march this one off for the intentional grounding.
So it should, if I'm correct, Nate, it should be a 3rd down.
I don't know what the flag is because that wasn't.
If it's intentional grounding, I believe it's a loss of down, and then, but I don't know. It might be different here in high school.
They're calling it 2nd 15, folks, from the 36-yard line. McTaggart in the gun gets some pressure, gets outside, but the ball's thrown up in the air. Oh, Ian Herr makes a super spectacular play. Give him credit. He went vertical and just made a play, folks. McTaggart was all but lassoed to the ground in the backfield, threw a Hail Mary up over the middle for about 20 yards. Herr went vertical, made a superstar catch, crosses midfield down to the Bulldog 43 for a 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. They won't lay down, Brandon.
Yeah, they won't. And you see why McTaggart was a former Penn State recruit. You know, he just makes great plays at the right time.
First and 10, ball in the 43. McTaggart in the gun, trips left, single back to the right, pressure for the Bulldogs, thrown over the middle. That's Heisey. Great tackle on the play. Solo tackle by Owen Anderson, but not until the big man, number 88, Bo Heiser, picks up another 6 yards.
Yeah, great tackle there by Owen Anderson to out in space to be able to tackle the big tight end. Look, he's still catching the ball, but he's not breaking tackles like he usually does.
Let's face it, Brandon, this is going to come down to which defense can make a stop or which offense can outscore the other one. Right now, McTaggart in the gun. It's 2nd and 5. Ball on the Jersey Shore 38. Trips left, single right, Ian Herr. Single back. Motion. McTaggart keeps it. Elusive. Picks up about 4 of the necessary 5. It looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Third down and probably a couple inches here.
Yeah.
So let's see what the Pioneers try to do here. They're going to either hard count it or draw it up inside. Look, when you're spread offense, it's hard to do stuff from the shotgun like they usually do.
Right now, the Bulldogs up 39-35 with 7 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. 3rd down and 1 from the 34-yard line of the Bulldogs are the Pioneers. McTaggart in the gun, single back in the backfield. Trips motion right. Full house backfield. McTaggart keeps it off tackle. He's got room. He's got 5. Make it 7. First down, Pioneers.
Yeah, great run on the inside there. McTaggart found the hole, used his speed, went up to the inside power. And you know what this drive's kind of reminding me of? Kind of reminded me of the Crestwood drive last week when Caleb Benjamin, he got up, they got their offense all the way up to the 10, and then Caleb Benjamin fumbled it. So let's see if the Pioneers can't make that mistake.
Right now, Alex Knepp in the backfield to the left side. Heiser to the trip side in single slot. Ian Herr to the right. McTaggart over the middle. He finds his favorite target, Heiser. Ball stripped loose. The Bulldogs recover it. Are they going to say he was down?
I believe they're talking about it. Let's let them talk about it. No, they're marking him down. That was very close.
Wow, that was bang, bang. I'd like to see that on the highlight reel tonight, but unfortunately, we're doing a radio broadcast. We've got no film. Heiser over the middle, close to a Quincy Myers strip. Not sure if the knee was down, but the refs say 2nd and 2 Pioneers. Ball on the 19. The Bulldogs almost came up with a big one.
Yeah, they did.
McTaggart in the gun, trips left, single back, single right. Pressure by Hayden Packard, batted away. Quincy Myers again goes vertical.
Yeah, and that's what they got to keep doing. Look, you're pressuring McTaggart, but now he's starting to get away from the blitz. He's starting to kind of elude the pressure and making good throws. Now if you're Quincy Myers, instead of trying to go after the tackle, put your hands up, bat the ball away.
I'll tell you what, the Bulldogs aren't laying down tonight. This is an excellent Pioneer Lampeter Strasburg team. This has been a whale of a ball game tonight. 5 minutes, 39 seconds. Bulldogs up 39-35. 3rd down and 2 on the Bulldog 19. The Pioneers driving. The Bulldogs looking to make a stop. McTaggart in the gun. Throws to the flats. Ian Herr makes the catch on his knees. Enough for a first down, Brandon.
Yeah, and, just like what Jersey Shore is, and I love this matchup. They're both so balanced at everything. Clock management. Look, they've eaten up almost 5 minutes off this clock.
Yeah, it's been an incredible evening tonight. Two world-class programs here at Quad A. We're in the Eastern semifinals tonight in Quad A football, and we're here in Lancaster County right now. Lampeter Strasburg, the Pioneers, with 5 minutes to go in this game, and they've got a 1st and 10 on the Bulldogs 15, down 35-39. Jet sweep left to right, number 26, that's Harris, and he is just wrapped up like a blanket.
Yeah, and there's nowhere to go for him, and Jersey Shore knew that jet sweep was coming. Look, I give credit for the defense and Coach Alex Jackson. Look, they know that they run the jet sweeps, and they said, hey, if we're going to stop something, we stop the outside run.
Absolutely. Right now, the Bulldogs hold on that first down. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 on the 15. Looks like the Pioneers are going to call a timeout.
I believe so.
It may be an official's timeout.
We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it looks like it might be an official's timeout. So let's recap this whole thing right now, and let's go back to the whole series. Look, Jersey Shore goes back. They score a touchdown, and then Lampeter Strasburg right now killing off as much time as they can.
Yeah, and it's just been a whale of a game. And, it wouldn't be a game without our sponsors tonight. We want to give a shout-out tonight to the Jersey Shore State Bank and just say thanks for all that you do for the Bear Country Sports Network. There's 4:49 to go in this fourth quarter. Currently, the Bulldogs are up 39-35. Lampeter, Strasburg, the Pioneers driving. They've got a 2nd and 10 on the 15, but what a game tonight. We're mentioning that scoreboard because it's a Jersey Shore State Bank scoreboard tonight. Again, we also want to say thanks to the River Valley Internet. Tonight's broadcast is powered by River Valley Internet. They've enabled us to live stream games from Thompson Street Stadium all year long and beyond all season long. Visit rivervalleyinternet.net to learn more. And again, Muncy Bank, give a shout out to them tonight. They've helped make this game possible. The water breaks by Bald Birds Brewing for every timeout like we just had for that official. We want to give a shout-out to Bald Birds. Thanks for all you do. 220 Schaefer Lane. Check them out. Great grub and even better drinks. Here we go. 4:40 to go. 2nd and 10. McTaggart in the gun. Left to right. Goes. And he's sacked. He goes to pitch the ball away. And give him credit. That is a brilliant play by the quarterback. Rather than take the 6-yard loss, he pitches the ball forward. An eligible receiver somewhere in the vicinity, not grounding. Heads-up play by McTaggart.
Absolutely, and like I said, this is why he was a former Penn State recruit. Look, they loved his speed ability. They loved how he played, and right there, he made the smart decision and not throw it into coverage.
Right now, they've got her wide to the trip side. Normally, he's not the guy to the trip side. McTaggart in the gun. McTaggart goes to run, throws the ball over the middle. Oh, defensive play, batted away. Cameron Allison made the big play on 3rd and 10 at the 15 to stop the Pioneer drive. That's going to bring up a 4th down, Brandon.
Yeah, and with how much time they drained off the clock, now this might be necessary if you're the Pioneers. Look, you wasted a lot of time on this drive. Now this is a big 4th down. Let's see what they got to do. And let's remember, no Alex Knapp on this team. Went out with injury.
Right now, McTaggart in the gun. This is a 4th and 10. Ball on the 15. Dogs trying to seal the Pioneers' fate on this 4th down and stymie this drive. Right now, the Pioneers not sure what to do. They've got twins left, a single back, twins right. Ball thrown up in the air, up for grabs. It's picked off, and he takes a knee in the end zone. Picked off by Caden Hess.
6th interception of the year for Caden Hess. That ties last year's total by I believe, Anthony Schaefer.
Well, Brandon, I'm almost speechless.
I am too.
I'm sitting here right now tonight. I'm just trying to take it all in. I'm trying to keep my composure on the air. I just want to give a shout out to all those that are following the Jersey Shore Bulldogs tonight on the Bear Country Sports Network. You just heard it if you're tuning in. The Bulldogs winning 39-35, 4 minutes, 23 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. A tough 4th down for the Pioneers. Caden Hess comes up with the pick. The Bulldogs take the possession now at their own 20-yard line, up again 39-35. Hess motion right to left. Weary under center, pitches to Allison. Allison trying to get the edge. Allison breaks away. Allison bursts for a pickup of 7 on the outside edge.
Yeah, and let's, you called it, I'm not going to mean it. You called it a little bit too early for me on it. They got 3 time. Remember, Lampeter Strasburg has 3 timeouts.
Oh, it's not over.
It's not over by a long shot.
I don't hear anybody singing in the background. I'm just saying it was a big stop on that 4th down.
I agree with you. You made the right call there.
And I'm just, saying right now, I'm taking it all in because this has been an incredible contest tonight. Both teams, juggernauts, spectacular on the offensive side of the football. Yeah, there have been some mistakes. There have been some picks. There have been some things that have happened. But McTaggart is an excellent quarterback. Jersey Shore now getting additional yards after the play. Was that unsportsmanlike conduct? I don't know what happened.
I believe so. I'll get some confirmation on it here when the next play is rolling along.
So right now, if you're just tuning in, there's 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. Bulldogs up 39-35 over the Pioneers of Lampeter Strasburg here in Lancaster County on the road. Bulldogs picking up a 1st down and 10 yards. Basically a 21-yard pickup after the penalty. They're currently on their own 41 with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and didn't really get any clarification, but the way the yardage looked must have been unsportsmanlike conduct.
Weary under center, single left and right, backfield. Allison gets the handoff. Allison is stoned in the backfield, not going anywhere. They're trying to strip and rip. The refs blow the play dead, but not until Allison loses one, bringing up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, and for Pioneers fans who are listening to our stream, thank you for listening to us. We also appreciate you guys listening, but I believe Alex Knapp is back in the game.
Knapp is back, whether it was cramps. And at the end of the day, he doesn't want to miss out on the end of this game. He's such a huge piece to their puzzle this year. 3 minutes and 15 seconds, clock still ticking. Second down and 11 for the Bulldogs. Ball on their own 40-yard line. Weary under center. Left is Owen Anderson. Right is Hess coming in motion. Single backfield. Allison again, the pitch. The Bulldogs just trying to chew clock. Get back to the original line of scrimmage on the sweep right. It's going to bring up a third down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Timeout Pioneers.
Yeah, and that was a great, way to kind of set that up. I think Jersey Shore kind of actually did the right thing. They ran the ball, let the time go off the clock, and then, make Lampeter use their timeouts. Obviously, Lampeter's got enough time here. They only had to use one.
Yeah, Lampeter, I can't tell. It still looks like they've got 3 timeouts left. That can't be the case. I want to take this water break with Bald Birds Brewing right now. Visit Jersey Shore's newest watering hole, Bald Birds Brewing Company. Open Wednesday through Sunday at 220 Schaefer Lane, Jersey Shore. The best place in town to grab a bite and a drink while watching the Bulldogs. Shout out to Joey Farrar tonight. Thanks for bringing the business from the King of Prussia area back to Jersey Shore. We love you like a brother. Also want to give a shout out to Muncy Bank, Jersey Shore State Bank, River Valley Internet, Deja Vu, just to name a few, Country Berry Shack, Penton Automotive, the Jason Eberhardt Insurance Company. 2 minutes and 58 seconds to go after that timeout from the Pioneers. Third down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 41. Weary under center. Straight eye backfield. Fakes the handoff. Goes to the flats. Great defense, but they're calling a flag, and it's going to be pass interference.
Yep, a little bit too early there by Matt Weiss. He was had a really great night playing coverage. Just they're a tiny bit too early, and the referees called a flag.
And they're going to talk. They're going to talk this over because I'll be honest with you. He did get there early, and they're going to see. I'm going to see if they wave this off or they stick with the plan. They're calling the play. Pass interference. He has had a great night locking down Anderson in the flats. Just like you said, arrived a little too soon.
Yep, and we're in the regular season. Maybe that would have gotten away, but we're in the PIAA semifinals now. It gets a little bit more serious. These are the best referees from state, district to district. That's what let's give a shout out to these refs as well. They're from every district. They are the best teams. This is the best team of referees you get.
Well, and these refs have been busy tonight.
Oh yeah,
up and down the field. 2 excellent competitors here tonight. 2 minutes and 53 seconds. The clock is stopped. Bulldogs do get a first down on the pass interference. Weary under center, ball across midfield to the 44-yard line. Anderson comes in motion to Hess's side. They give it to Hayden Packard up the middle. He's snowed in too, but not till a gain of 2.
Yeah, and with 2 timeouts left here for Lampeter Strasburg. Look, Shore can kind of wind the clock down, but they have to use the full clock to their possession.
Well, it looked like he got 2 yards on that. And now the officials put it back to the line of scrimmage. Now they march off a couple. Looks like a gain of 1. They're going to call it 2nd and 9. Ball on the 43. 2 minutes and 25 seconds as the clock ticks. Eric Weary, his son, under center. Brandon Weary under center. Left to right comes Owen Anderson. Pitch is to the corner. He's going to try to get the edge. Is he going to get there? Nepp makes a great play. No, that's not Nepp. That's number 9, Berkeley Wagner.
Yep, and let's look on that play as well. Great job here. Cameron Allison did not go out of bounds at all.
Smart play, and you talk about time. That forces Lampeter Strasburg to take the timeout. And right now, with this timeout, with 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go in this game, we're going to just stay here. This has been a real incredible semifinal Eastern final game between 2 Quad A opponents. Right now, 2 minutes and 5 seconds. You've got a third down and 7 from the Pioneer 41 if you're the Bulldogs. What do you do?
Yeah, it's a weird situation, but what you do here, basically plain and simple. You go back to the well. You go back to Owen Anderson. You throw it up. Maybe you can get another pass interference call out of it. But make sure, Brandon Weary, if anything, if you were pressured, do not throw the ball. Go down. Don't throw the ball. Make the Pioneers use their time.
The Bulldogs have never gone to a trip twin package tonight, never used 5 wides. They've chosen to be conservative. Smash mouth football. Weary under center. I formation. Left Anderson, right Hess. 3rd and 7. Pass to Anderson. He makes the catch in the flats. Enough for the first down. Advances down to the 29-yard line. What a big play. Brandon Weary, what a pass to the flats. Tight spiral on the money.
Yep, made a wide, and Owen Anderson was right there, made a wide open catch. It's got a touchdown, and you know what? We talked about the drops all night long for both teams, but when they needed them the most, they got it right there.
There's a flag on the play. I don't know if it's an incidental face mask, what they're going to call here.
The unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs.
There's an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs. I don't know what the flag's all about, but it should be after the play. It should be a first down.
Correct. If it's after the play, it is unsportsmanlike conduct after the play, it's game over. Lampeter Strasburg has one timeout. Barring anything bad happening, this should be the end of the game.
Well, you know, this has been a great officiated game. I really would like to know what that was all about, whether it was a sideline issue, whether someone was on the field. I don't know whether it was with ticky-tack after the play. But that's going to march the Bulldogs all the way back to the 45-yard line, still across midfield. 1 minute, 57 seconds to go in this fourth quarter, up 39-35. It does look like it's 1st and 10. 1st and 10 on the 45.
Yep, and this should be for sure. Just run the ball once or twice and take your knee, and boys, you're going to go to the play.
Weary under center. Anderson left to right. The pitches to Allison. He gets the corner, stay in bounds. He stays in bounds. Clock continues to run. 1 minute and 45 as it ticks down to see if Lampeter Strasburg takes their final timeout. That's going to make it 2nd down.
Doesn't look like they're gonna.
In 6. So 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs. 1 minute 30 to go. I'm wondering if they have one left.
They do have one left. It says on the scoreboard they have one left, but maybe they're letting Shore run this clock down. You know, use it for 3rd down. That's the only basic shot they have left.
Right now, 7 seconds on the play clock. 1 minute and 10 left. 2nd and 6 on the 41. The pitch is to Allison. He looks to get outside. Gets close to a 1st down. He's going to be about 2.5 yards short on that play.
Yep, and it's going to set up for a 3rd down. And here's your timeout. Like I said, you know, they were waiting. They were going to let it go to 3rd down, call the timeout. Now, here's the interesting point, as we're going to stay here with you through the end of the game. Here's the point. Sure, all they have to do is take a knee. Go to 4th down. Punt it away.
Yeah, punt it away. If you want to, take a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
And let them move you back. Again, though, it's 3rd down and 3. If you think about what's worked, is there's 1 minute and 5 seconds. If you're listening at home tonight, just tuning in, we're in the 4th quarter here in Lancaster County. The Eastern Playoff Semifinals. Jersey Shore is your Quad A District 4 champ, playing the District 3 champ, Lampeter Strasburg. This has been a really tough football game tonight. Right now, the Bulldogs up 39-35. They have a 3rd and 4, 1 minute and 5 left on the Pioneer 39-yard line. Pioneers, no timeouts left. Pitch it to Allison off the right side. Allison tries to get the corner. Allison gets the corner, gets the 1st down. And that's going to be the ball game.
Yep, that's it. For Jersey Shore, mind if I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Boys, smell the chocolate. Go get your wrappers ready. You're going to Hershey against Thomas Jefferson.
Listen, right now there's still 58 seconds to go. And right now, Jersey Shore, with that 1st down, the ball on the Pioneer 30, the clock ticking, no timeouts left. They're up 4, 39-35. Caden Hess steps back. He's in the home run position. Weary under center, going to take a knee. Takes a knee. 35 to go.
And that is going to do it, Nate. They've made history going to their 1st ever state title game.
I got to tell you, Brandon, I'm a little choked up. I'm a little choked up on the air right now. Yep. I wanted to say that, too. I can smell the chocolate. Now they get a chance to taste it. They get a chance to go to Hershey, God willing. What a hard-fought game. Hats off to the Lampeter Strasburg Pioneers. This is one heck of a program. 2 trips to the Final Four. I don't know what else to say, but I just, what a night. What a night for the Bulldogs. They win this one. They win the game 39-35 on the road. The underdog role, they love it. They embrace it. The blue collar came to the white collar. and they knocked one out tonight.
Yep, and, it's just an emotional night for them all, and none better deserving than Coach Tom Gravis and the Jersey Shore football team. But, Nate, we'll let you get your composure left, and I'll announce this. We'll take a break here real quick. We'll come back with your First Quality post-game.
Hi, it's Dave Kelly, and here at Blaze Alexander Subaru, we're all about sharing. We're sharing 0% interest on select model new Subarus. We're sharing our lowest price possible on all in-stock new Subarus. But most of all, we're sharing the love. What's that mean to you? From November 19th till January 4th, 2021, Subaru of America will donate $250 to one of 5 charities of your choosing. Wow! With all this sharing and your help, we can definitely make this a November to remember. And with the cold weather coming soon, stop in to our Blaze Alexander Subaru service department and get your free multi-point inspection to make sure your car is ready for those long, cold winter travels. And did I mention our new service hours? Now, for your convenience, our service department is open now till 7 p.m. most weekdays except Wednesdays and 3 p.m. on Saturdays. And we service all makes and models. So make the trip to the Strip, 933 Broad Street in Montoursville, and take advantage of the Subaru Shared Love event at Blaze Alexander Subaru. Your purchase can make a difference.
Alexander Family Dealerships, what a way to go.
Connectivity is just as important for your business as it is for your home. That's why River Valley Internet has products and plans tailored for just about every business situation without breaking the bank. From River Valley Internet's symmetrical Business Pro service, offering dedicated 300 megabit speeds up and down, to our net insurance plans starting at just $20 per month. We've got services and solutions to keep you connected no matter what. River Valley Internet also now offers a wide area of dedicated fiber optic solutions for the needs of most any business. Find out more at rivervalleyinternet.net or call our business solutions team at 570-433-7074. River Valley Internet, serving Lycoming, Clinton, Union, Tioga, Northumberland, and Sullivan counties with residential and business service. rivervalleyinternet.net, that's rivervalleyinternet.net.
This weekend at Kohl's, save on holiday gifts for everyone on your list. Plus, take an extra 15% off. Cozy must-haves for the family are now just $17 and under. Get 40% off fun and festive holiday decor. And save on Food Network Kitchen and Dining starting at 20% off. Plus, get fast and free store pickup. Give with all your heart. Shop Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles, 15% offer valid November 11th through the 21st with promo code CHEERS. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Cutting Edge Country, WQBR.
We are back. Lancaster County, Lampeter, Strasburg Pioneers. I'll tell you, what a night, Brandon. Is this amazing? I'm with Brandon Barker. This is Nate Carpenter bringing you the call. Just feel like pinching myself. The Bulldogs just won the shootout of a lifetime, 39-35 over a very, very good team. They played a gutsy performance tonight. The postgame is brought to you tonight by First Quality. Welcome to the new era of manufacturing. If you want to take pride in what you're making, you have to take pride in where you're making it. So visit firstquality.com to learn more about job openings in our area. We especially thank them. There's so many people employed by First Quality, and it really makes our region, our nuts and bolts of our region, the blue-collar area of central Pennsylvania go. And Brandon, I'll tell you, we're back. What a game tonight. The Bulldogs did what we said they needed to do in the second half. They needed to come out, pin their ears back, get some pressure on McTaggart. He had a whale of a night. Hats off to him. This team, the Pioneers take nothing away from them. They had a couple players get banged up. Stoltz is tonight. Knepp got banged up a little bit. But really, we talk about the Jersey Shore Bulldogs being a very physical team.
Yeah, we do. And honestly, all year long, they've had this team. And I'm going to go out on a will right now, and I'm going to boast it a little bit. I called it at the beginning of the year. I said this is a state championship team just by how well they play, by how well they run their offense. They've got great coaches on the sideline. We don't give credit to the coaches. Every single one of them, from the O-line coach to the defensive line coach to the linebackers, who's coached by Coach Alex Jackson, defensive coordinator, to the wide receiver coaches and Eric Hess, to the lineman coaches and Coach Ken Williamson and Coach Bilby, and also I believe Coach Carrickner and all them. So and Brandon Weary, tonight did a really great job, and give credit to all these guys. They deserve to go bathe in chocolate.
I haven't called a player of the game all year. And I had a chance to talk to him at the youth football on Sundays. Tom Gravish was there. Coach Gravish was there, and he's coming out. And that youth program's been fantastic. It's a feeder. It's helping to establish a culture, helping to get young kids out. It's really, really well run, like a fine oiled machine. But I had a chance to talk to Brandon Weary about midway through the season, and he's poised. He's cerebral. He's a kid who came out and filled big shoes with Tanner Lorson this year. Last year, Quad A Player of the Year at Jersey Shore. Excellent quarterback that you'll see at Shippensburg, possibly after the Bryson Musina era. But I want to say tonight, I'm doing this. I don't care what the stat column says. It took a lot of players. I wish I could give the entire team player of the game, but I'm giving it to Brandon Weary tonight, and I'll tell you why. When you have to assume the role and responsibility of being a quarterback in a game of this magnitude on the road after a 3-hour bus ride, and you come in here and you face an opponent as talented as this team, and you keep it together, and you stay poised enough to not give the game away, Brandon Weary's my guy tonight.
Absolutely, and I agree with you 100%. Not only that, but sitting 2 years behind probably one of the best quarterbacks in this program history in Tanner Lorson, and you have big shoes to fill. From day one, you come in, first game, come in and you light it up. And he hasn't, and the stats this year don't say, Brandon Weary is a great quarterback. It just says how well of a quarterback he can be when he needs to be.
I'll tell you what, I'm impressed. And, the coaching staff, hats off to everybody, all the sponsors here at the Bear Country Sports Network. I'll be honest with you, Brandon, I kind of want to get down to the field tonight. We're not cutting this short, but I really want to go have an opportunity from a distance, obviously, with a mask on my face, to just give a shout-out to some of these players and coaches. And so we're going to wrap things up tonight.
Yep.
We're going to cut back to commercial, cut back to the station. We want to say hello to Dr. Dave and Karen back at the station. Thanks so much, as always, of being an extension of our family here on the air.
Yep, and we'll also, next week, we'll have the state championship playoffs on Saturday, 3 o'clock, 3:30. We'll be here on the Bear, WQBR. Sam will be back with me. Nate, I want to say appreciate you. Thank you for filling in this week, and it was a great honor to come call this game with you.
Man, it was a privilege, Brandon, and to be a part of history tonight. For the Bear Country Sports Network to be a part of history tonight and to support such a fantastic culture and a program with character and integrity that they have, and to do it with passion, like the Bear Country family does. And the Sports Network has really branched out this year. I want to give a special shout-out to Vince tonight. Thank you, Vinny. Thank you, Sam, the Superman Cooperman. Shout-out to Doug Byerly and our extended family and all those who make the programs happen week in and week out.
Yep, and I feel grateful to be here every day, and I love calling these games, and I'm very, very appreciative we had a season this year. But Nate, why don't we, now's the time. Let's go wrap this up, and let's go celebrate with these boys from a distance with a mask on.
For one last time, the clock reads 0. It's the end of the first quarter. The Bulldogs win 39-35 against Lampeter Strasburg, advancing to the state finals. They'll face Thomas Jefferson next Saturday, 3 p.m. That's a wrap. We're saying goodnight from Lancaster. This was a Bear Country Sports Network production.
It's that time again. Time for you to be part of the 28th Bear Country Christmas Wish. We're now accepting your letters and emails. If you or anyone you know is having a tough time financially and can't afford holiday gifts, or they need something special, explain the situation to us. When making a request for children, we need to know whether they're a boy or a girl, their age, and their size. We also need your name, address, and phone number, and the name, address, and phone number of the person or family you're writing about. Send your letters to Bear Country Christmas Wish, Box 99, Avis, PA 17721, or your emails to Bear Country Good News, that's all one word, bearcountrygoodnews@gmail.com. We grant as many wishes as we can. Maybe yours will come true this year. Send your info to us by December 13th to Box 99 Avis 17721 or emails to bearcountrygoodnews@gmail.com. Be a part of the 28th Annual Christmas Wish from WQBR, The Bear.
McMahon Ferguson Associates Insurance Agency is your local Erie insurance agency. They handle much more than just home and auto. They serve your commercial and life insurance needs too. Ask yourself, do you own your own business? Just get married? Recently have a child? Purchase a home? How about liability and workers' comp? McMahon Ferguson Associates has products for all the above. Call 570-398-4090. McMahon Ferguson Associates Insurance Agency, 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
Serving the community for more than a decade, B.A. Mikesell Electrical in Jersey Shore. The hundreds of repairs we've made, the individuals and businesses we have helped, have given our customers a sense of trust, and they keep coming back to work with us again. Serving Lycoming and Clinton Counties, B.A. Mikesell Electrical, 570-398-7837. That's 570-398-7837 for B.A. Mikesell Electrical, proud supporters of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs.
There's no place like home for the holidays, or HomeDepot.com for holiday decor, with Black Friday prices inside and out, like artificial Christmas trees starting at just $39.98, or outside lights and playful inflatables to bring joy to the neighborhood. Order online, and you'll even get free delivery. Holiday decorating improved, with a wide assortment of holiday decor from HomeDepot.com. How doers get more done. Free standard shipping on most online orders over $45. Some exclusions apply while supplies last.
Thanks for listening to tonight's game against Lampeter Strasburg, brought to you by B.A. Mikesell Electric, Bald Birds Brewing Company, Blaze Alexander Subaru, Country Berry Shack, Deja Vu, Jason Eberhardt State Farm, First Quality, Hollick's Colon Oil, Jersey Shore State Bank, Jersey Shore Football Boosters, Coots's Kitchen, McMahon Ferguson Associates, Penton Automotive, River Valley Internet, Schweitzer's Auto Sales, Susquehanna Transit, TLC Fuels, Woodlands Bank, and Jersey Shore School District Superintendent Brian Ulmer. We appreciate your loyalty all season. Please patronize our advertisers, shop small business, and thanks for listening to the Bear Country Sports Network.